My friends! How are you guys? Is the music loud enough for you guys? Oh yes, it should be. Okay. I just had a fleeting moment of, oh, and look, my thing's all screwed up. Hold on. Oh my gosh! Look what I did, you guys. Okay, hold on. Okay, but wait, I wish I had two computers. Okay, I have to say hello to Alex and Jordachi and Fresh and Michael. How are you guys? How's everybody? Guys, it's like 70 degrees here. I took my walk this morning with baby girl. It was amazing. I was in short sleeves. I'm so excited. I think the cold is done. I think it's over. It's a little chilly like at night, but it's so amazing. Hey, it's Olaf! Okay, it's nice where Olaf is. Jordachi says, I dread the summer, but I can deal with 70. Okay, how hot does it get where you are, Jordachi? How hot? Kentucky, right? How hot I would imagine Kentucky gets hot and humid. Is it sticky? I'm thinking Kentucky like Georgia. Am I totally wrong? Austin was a lot more humid than where we are now. I have noticed that. And where we are now is a lot more windy for some reason, I guess. I guess it's flat. It's more flat. Austin has lots of hills. It always made me laugh when people would be like, oh, I know you miss the mountains, but there's the hill country. I'm like, ma'am, no. Yeah, no. Hills and mountains are two completely different things. Okay, Fresh says, what, it's 40s? Oh, ooh, yeah, see, we just kind of got above that. So, you know what, though? 40s I can take. 40s I'm fine. But anything below 40s, like I love fall. I like being able to put on like sweaters and like leggings and boots and scarves and stuff. I really like that. But I don't like it to get much colder than that. And if it's like 40s, then that means it's probably getting colder than that at night, right? Like here, I think last night it got about 48 degrees last night. That was the lowest it got. And I was like, that's fantastic. But the thing about Texas is, this weather isn't gonna last very long. It's gonna be nice for maybe a couple weeks, and then it's gonna skyrocket up into being really, really, really hot. Kentucky weather's horrible. Summer is in the 90s with 99% humidity. Oh, that sounds terrible. And Fresh is like, it's the 40s. I'm wearing a light fleece jacket and a sweater. Well, I will say, when we had that cold snap that came through, like last week or a week and a half ago or whatever, yeah, it was cold here. It was like 30 degrees at the highest during the day. And so the other day, when I went walking with Auden, I've gone walking every day this week. And I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's a huge deal because it's so much effort for me to like get myself put together, get the car seat in my little bike trailer stroller thing that I push her in. I have to move the car seat from my car to the trailer, to the bike trailer. I have to make sure I'm all dressed, put my shoes on. I have to put on sunscreen so I don't ruin my skin. And I have to make sure she's got something that she can either eat or play with or something. And I have to like put on my weighted backpack, make sure I got podcasts downloaded. Like some of that stuff I can do beforehand, but I've walked every day this week and I'm really proud of myself because it's a chore to get out there. With Charlotte, when I used to go walking at like 6:30 in the morning back when we lived in Austin, I feel like I could just wake up, pull my hair back into a ponytail, braid it, put a hat on. I'd wake Charlotte up, get her all bundled and put in the stroller, and then we would just leave. But there's just more to do. I don't know why that feels like it. It just feels like there's more to do, but I guess I have to move the car seat, and I should really get a second car seat. My mother-in-law finds them on the curb all the time in like great condition. Yeah, but I feel like when I went walking the other day, it had been so cold that I was like Fresh. I was like, it's like 50 degrees and I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt and I'm wearing like hardly anything while I'm going walking. I'm wearing leggings and a short sleeve shirt because this feels amazing compared to what it had been. It was really, really cold. We get 90s in North Carolina and humid. It's gross. You know, I think we almost moved. We thought about moving to North Carolina or South Carolina. What was it? Does North Carolina get snow? We want to be somewhere where there's no snow. No dog training at the park this week. Okay, so, and Kentucky also has tornadoes in December. No logic. What? I did not know that. I thought tornadoes were strictly a spring, summer thing. Goes to show you how much I know. Okay, so, I have stopped taking Stixel to the park because she's a mess. But Andrew gave me this great idea to take her to the Walmart parking lot. I was like, I need some place that isn't filled with children and mothers that are scandalized because my dog is barking at them. And I need somewhere where there are a lot of people coming and going. Like the park is great, but the park is big, and during the day there aren't a lot of people there except at the playgrounds. And like I said, all these moms are just scandalized because I'm walking my crazy dog around their babies. And I don't know if I would necessarily be scandalized. I mean, I'm a dog person, so I kind of like dogs are just, some dogs just bark. And I actually think Stixel is, I think she's scared and she's not acclimated and like used to being around other like people and stuff. But I also think she's just really vocal. I think when she sees people, she's like, hey you, this is my mom. Hey you, this is my mom. You should just stay away from us. We don't need you. It's fine. This is my mom. We're fine. This is my sister. We're fine. I think she's just really vocal. But I thought that was a brilliant idea. So yes, every day for the past week, we have also gone and sat in the Walmart parking lot. I have a pack of pepperoni, not pepperoni, legit pepperoni. I cut them into quarters and I just treat her every time she's quiet, and she's getting better, but we've had to start so small, just sitting in the parking lot for like 20 minutes. And just, she growls at the people that walk by. And if somebody pops out from behind the car, she'll freak out. Baby girl's watching like Baby Einstein in the back. She's totally happy. And that's been great because it's been a place where I can kind of control. She's not on a leash. We'll get there. I think what we'll do is we'll do that for like 2 weeks, see how she does. And then if she starts to kind of, and eventually she does, she calms down in the car. She calms down. She's not barking as much. She's not as like antsy. She just kind of sits calmly on the seat and she looks around. And usually as we drive out of the parking lot after about 25 minutes, she's not growling or barking at anybody, even though there are people all around, which is a good sign. But eventually we'll get to a point, I've got a hatchback trunk. And so I'll put her on a leash and I'll just sit on the back of the trunk. And yesterday there was a guy who was smiling, big grin. He was smiling at her as she was kind of growling at him while he was walking by. And he was in the car next to us. And since he gave her this big grin, I quickly rolled the window down and was like, hey, do you like dogs? And he said, I love dogs. And I said, will you give mine some pepperoni? So I came around the side. I got out and came around the side and gave him some pepperoni and had him give it to Stixel. And Stixel was not having it. She was so, who are you? She was freaking out. And then when she finally realized he had pepperoni, she sniffed his hand, she ate it, and then she went, and I was like, this is just learning. We're gonna learn. I have to clean up my bike and fix the gear shift. It's beautiful outside, finally, and I can't keep putting it off. You know what? That's what Ander wants. Ander wants to ride a bike. That's what he wants to do. Although right now he doesn't have time for literally anything because he's just working all the time. Bless him. He slept I let him sleep in this morning because I got my routine in the mornings. And so I got up and got the baby up and got Charlotte up and everything. And he shuffled out of our bedroom right before we left to take Charlotte to school. But I was just like, you're so tired. And you're making us money, so you sleep, so I can buy stuff. Hey, Rumi! Rarely you get snow, but yes, at least where I live in the Triad. Okay, well, that's good to know. I don't think we'll stay in Texas forever. I don't know where we'll go. We need to go someplace that has really good bass fishing. I don't know. It kind of depends because we loved living in Texas when we were in Austin, and where we are now, I really love my house, but I don't really love exactly where we are. I wish we could kind of pick up our house and just move it somewhere else. That would be great. Stixel is actually barking, world peace, can't we all get along? Well, we made this joke the other day because every time she's outside, she comes across something that she's barking at. I don't know. She hears things and she just, this is my territory. And so what she does is she goes really, really fast. And I mean, my bark sounds nothing like hers. She actually can sound quite frightening. She has a really deep bark. It's kind of a surprising deep bark because our old dog Maymay was kind of a higher pitched bark. She didn't sound quite so scary. But Stixel sounds scary. She sounds aggressive. And so I was hanging out with Charlotte and I said something like, she's back there just being like, this is my house, stay away from my house, I don't want you here, go away, stay away from my house. So then we just started coming up with all sorts of things because she barks all the time. If you leave her, like whenever I go pick up Charlotte at the bus stop, she goes out into the backyard and she just starts barking her head off. Don't leave me behind. I love you. I want to go with you. Don't leave me out. My dog has a serious fear of missing out. She wants to be in everybody's moment. And what's crazy is if somebody comes over our threshold into our home, she loves them. Absolutely adores people. But when she is out, like even just out our front door, she can't handle it. She freaks out. The whole world is terrifying. And I made a mistake. I let her kind of run around in our front yard yesterday while I was unloading groceries, and that was my bad. Because the way you teach a dog not to bolt out the door when you open it is to be like, look, there's nothing that exciting out here. Like it's not that big of a deal. And she's gotten really good at that. And so I was like, well, I'll just let her kind of run around. And I forgot that. So I went and picked up a Walmart order at like 7:30. I forgot all the high school students were walking to the bus stop. So Stixel traumatized this poor girl as she was walking up the street. I feel really bad. I shouldn't have let her run around like that. I'm aware of that. She wasn't on a leash. I don't have super control over her. But in a way, I'm kind of grateful that happened because I got to witness how she reacted off of a leash to a stranger, because there was a part of me that was afraid she would straight up attack them. She didn't. She gave the girl like 4 feet of space, but she was in her, like, all her legs were splayed and her tail was straight up and she was going, she was really, really mad. And, you know, I could just hear it in her voice. This is my house. Stay away from my house. You don't belong here. Go away. You don't belong here. That's my mom. But of course she wouldn't listen to me when I was like, Stixel. So I had to run inside, grab some pepperoni. I felt so bad for that poor girl. I just kept apologizing, and it won't ever happen again because I won't ever let her just run around outside anymore. That's my bad, and I'm fully aware. I hope that doesn't make me a terrible dog owner. I was just trying to give her be like, look, outside isn't that... honestly, I'm like, it's not scary out here. There isn't anything out here that's gonna hurt you, short of a car, I guess. But... you're okay. The world is not a scary place. And that's what I'm trying to teach her. So we sit in the Walmart parking lot. But it seems to be working, it's a lot easier for me to do than put baby girl in the car, put the stroller in the car, put all my crap in the car, take her to the park, take her out, put her on a leash, put baby girl in the stroller, and then deal with her insanity there. So I realized after taking her to the park a couple times, we just had to start even lower. So that's how that's going. So those are my days. I wake up in the morning and I get Charlotte off to school, and then we come home and I get the kitchen all cleaned up and I get, some chores done around the house. And then I put baby girl down for her first nap, and then I go to sleep. And then when she wakes up, we go on our walk around the neighborhood. I prefer to go on walks earlier in the morning, but it's been a little chilly for her, not for me, but for Auden. And then we have lunch, and then we put Stixel in the car and we go sit in the Walmart parking lot. It's great. Mom life. Yeah. But you know what? I'm actually grateful for kind of the rigidity of it. I thrive on structure, and I feel like since moving and becoming a stay-at-home mom, you are in charge of your structure, and that's really hard. I think working from home would be really hard for me, because I can always just be like, oh, I'll just do that later. But it's really nice having this structure of being like, okay, we get up in the morning, we get Charlotte up, we get her to school by 7:30, and then we come back, and then I've got some chores to do. It's nice having that. And then having a stream schedule too. I mean, I don't know how many of you, I know a few of you stream, but there are maybe others of you that stream that I don't know about, but every single big streamer is going to tell you, keep a schedule. Don't deviate from the schedule if you can help it. Keep a schedule, because it helps your viewers, it helps your people, it helps people find you, it helps your discoverability. Imagine if you just showed up to your favorite movie theater and they were just closed for no reason. So having a stream schedule also helps, because it gives me something to look forward to. I'm not like, oh, I hope I can stream today. I know it's gonna, I know I'm gonna do it. Where's silly glasses? Okay, I have 2 silly glasses to choose from, fresh. Rumi can confirm. Do you want Harry Potter glasses or super spiky glasses? Oh, and that reminds me, I need to show you guys what I did. We want spiky glasses or Harry Potter glasses. Coke bottle. Okay. So I've been messing around with Leorin board and this third-party app of like, you know, being able to make things trigger, like things your viewers can do, basically giving your viewers control over OBS and giving your viewers control over like what happens in my stream and stuff, and that's been a lot of fun. But through all of that, I did this. I hope the volume is okay for all you Megamind.
Hello.
For all you Megamind fans out there. So anytime somebody new comes in, we can all be like, "Hello, hello." I hope all of you have seen Megamind because
Hello.
it is a fantastic movie, and he can't pronounce hello right, so he answers the cell phone and he's like, "Hello."
Hello.
And his minion's like, "Sir, I believe it's pronounced hello." And he's like, "Oh, hello?" Like that. It's very funny. So anyway, anytime we have somebody new come in, we can Metrocity. Yes, we need, oh man. I can make, seriously, I can make so many, I know how to make command, like I finally figured out how to make, sound effects. I'm really, really happy with that. So I can make almost anything into a sound effect. But we were talking about Megamind the other day, and I thought that first of all, the movie is great. It's really underrated. I highly recommend watching it if you get a chance. But I just thought it would be a great thing we could say to people, whether they understand it or not. I don't know. And tonight we have me and Anders' birthday dinner over at my mother-in-law's house, because she wants to do something, and that's fine. If she wants to cook for me, that's great. So my mom brought dinner last night. That's our deal. She brings dinner on Wednesday nights, and because Ander is either working or he's at his church activities or meetings or whatever, so I'm usually here alone anyway. And then I didn't have to cook last night, and I don't have to cook tonight. So it's great. Happy birthday to me. Ander's birthday is on Saturday, and then baby girl's birthday is on Monday. So we'll be planning something for that. I don't really know. But gosh, if Scorpio shows up, I need to tell him that I've been listening to the podcast he recommended, the Halloween Unmasked. It's like the behind the scenes about the movie Halloween, and it's fascinating. I had no idea Halloween in 1978 basically paved the way for all slasher films. It was the first of its kind. Nobody had seen a movie where just like your next door neighbor was the killer. I mean, it was like all the scary movies up until that point were like monsters and werewolves and Dracula and things people could legitimately be like, that's a monster. Or they all lived in castles or haunted houses or something. Things you could like legitimately avoid. But then Halloween came around, and the killer was just some guy that lived in the city, and he killed for no reason. Nobody knew why he did it. He just did it. I had no idea. I've never actually seen Halloween. I always thought Halloween was gory, but apparently there's like no gore in Halloween. I had no idea. That's my kind of movie. I'm cool with scary movies as long as there isn't any like visceral, like I'm a visual person, so when I see gore and like guts and blood and stuff, I can't handle that. But I like psychological kind of creepiness. Thanks, Alex. Rumi, no. Yeah, boo. But anyway, I highly recommend it. It's great. I'm on episode 7, I think. But that's what I've been listening to during my walks. I used to listen to audiobooks, and I like listening to audiobooks, but because my walks are kind of, sometimes I can go on them and sometimes I can't, I check my audiobooks out from the library, and I feel like I feel pressure because I'm like, oh my gosh, this book is going to get returned before I can finish it. So I'm taking a break from books for a little while, and I'm going to do podcasts. Jordachi has a podcast. He's got a podcast about movie reviews and stuff. And I have listened to it, and it's great. It's nice being able to actually hear Jordachi's voice. It's really nice. 70s Texas Chainsaw Massacre got 0 gore, but it was frightening. It doesn't have any gore in it either? Well, I don't know if I can watch that. Ugh. Doesn't he put somebody on a meat hook? Oh. Ugh. Speaking of Texas Chainsaw, they've come out with a new one again on Netflix, which just looks insanely stupid, but also insane. And the last episode I listened to of this Halloween Unmasked, I don't love the host, I will be honest. She pronounces unmasked, unmasked, which drives me nuts, but whatever, it is, whatever. Slasher movies are the second-class citizens of movies. Well, see, they've become that way, and in this podcast, they talk about why slasher movies became that way, because Halloween was done really, really well, at least for the time. People hadn't seen movies like that before. But then all the copycats started to roll out, and it became more and more just like bloodbaths, and, you know, the promiscuous girls were always the ones that got, you know, got killed and the virgins didn't, and there was some weird Halloween didn't mean to make that trope. They literally did not, that wasn't part of their thing, but it that's how it looked, because the promiscuous girls died and the main character didn't. And so it started this whole trend of like slasher films, and girls just became meat to just stab after a while. And I don't know, I don't like slasher films either, but I think they've normalized them being bad movies with bad scripts. I agree. I totally agree. Halloween reminded you of Stranger Things? Well, I've never seen Halloween, but I have seen Stranger Things, so maybe I'll have to watch it. I watched the opening scene, and I will be honest, y'all, I did not realize Michael Myers. Okay, well, this is a spoiler. I don't want to spoil this for people who haven't seen it, but I didn't realize he was so young. Let's just say that. So I watched the beginning, but when I heard on the podcast that there wasn't any blood, I was like, oh, well, maybe I could like, let's watch this beginning scene that terrified audiences across the country back in 1978. Nobody had seen a movie like that ever. Like the boogeyman was always looked like a monster. And so people were just shocked at the idea that it could be their neighbor and that he could just come into their house and just kill them for no reason. Nobody would know. Nobody knew why. But in this last episode, they were talking about the joy of fear and why we watch scary movies and why the thrill you get when you watch scary movies and all the chemical things that are going on in your body when you're watching scary movies. And I don't experience any of those because a lot of it is like euphoria and, you know, like the dopamine and all this stuff. And I was like, no, I don't experience that at all. I hate scary movies. And she was, some woman wrote a book about why we like being scared, because we pay to be scared. We pay to see something that scares us. It doesn't make any sense. But she was saying, you know, when you're in an audience of people at a movie theater and you're all experiencing this together, there is this bonding that happens, which is why scary movies are often chosen for dates. Because there's kind of this bonding, you know, and yeah, okay, there's the girl that gets scared and, you know, jumps onto her boyfriend or her crush or whatever. But let me tell you, I watched The Ring in theaters when I shouldn't have. I was duped into going by my friend who told me that it wouldn't scare me, and she lied. And I went with a boy I liked, and let me tell you, there was no bonding going on because I was so scared, I couldn't even think straight. I was so frightened in my seat. Yeah, no, there was no bonding going on. None at all. I don't feel like, and nothing ever came from that, nothing ever actually happened in that relationship. No. There was no bonding. Your favorite scary movie is Poltergeist? I feel like I've seen most of Poltergeist. Isn't that the one where he opens the fridge and there are aren't there like maggots coming out of his face or something? I swear. Or is that a second Poltergeist movie? Is that where they find themselves like in the pool in the backyard? I think I've seen it, or it's like raining and it's filled with mud, but there are like bones or something. And that's not a super huge spoiler, but see, I don't really watch scary movies that often, but I have seen one of the worst scenes in The Exorcist by a bad turn of events, and that messed me up for days. But I'm not opposed to listening/reading The Exorcist because I have a higher tolerance when I'm reading/listening than when I'm watching. I don't know. I'm just a weenie. And I don't like being scared. I just don't. I don't like the feeling of moving through my house and being frightened in my own house. That makes me angry, actually. I want to feel safe in my house. I want to feel okay in my house. And I don't like feeling like its walls have been breached by this unknown something. I don't like it. And even when Anders like, it's not real. Well, of course it's not real, but it's in my head and I can't get it out of my head. Last Night in Soho gave me hope for horror films. If more movies were like it, or A Quiet Place, I'd be more into them. Okay, I have seen Poltergeist. Okay, It's been a long time. I know it has to do with the little girl and she like the television and all that stuff, but I couldn't remember if I was talking about like because I know there are 2 and 3 or whatever. I think the scariest movie I've ever seen is The Ring, but which actually, after I saw it and after I forced myself to watch it again because some other friend was watching it again, and don't ask me how I made myself do that, but once I finally appreciated the storyline and how it all came together and the way all the images in the video are symbolic of something that happened to the little girl and all of this stuff, I actually learned to really appreciate it. And I think it's a really well done movie because there's no gore in that either. It's all in your head. It's all psychological and it's terrifying. FY all your eyes, the book is awful. I read the book with really high hopes and it was just, no. I feel like there are some movies that have to be, some stories that have to be visual, and The Ring is one of them. You just don't get the same feeling when you see the bodies of the people or when you see the little girl or whatever. You just don't. You just don't get.
Everyone.
Wow, Scorpio! Wow, you are so kind, Scorpio. I was just telling everybody that I'm listening to your podcast you recommended, the Halloween Unmasked, and it's great. I really like it.
Everyone.
Wow. I love that somebody named Slim Biscuit has a gift tier now,
everyone.
or a gifted sub. I don't know who Slim Biscuit is, but that is a fantastic name.
News,
That's
everyone.
great. Wow. You are so kind, Scorpio. So I have been thinking, I know dancing is fun, and I've been making kind of like, I've been saying that I was going to come up with my own little jingle, and I can't write my own music, and I don't know how to write music, and I stressed out about it for a long time, and then I finally just kind of gave up on it. But I really would like to sing for subscribers instead of dancing for subscribers, because I love to sing, and it's a talent of mine. And so I hope you guys aren't opposed to me just kind of singing a random song every time somebody subscribes. I don't really have like a list made or whatever, but I tuned into a stream the other day where some guy was playing the piano and he was playing all songs that are copyrighted, whatever that was. And I was like, I'm confused. And he had like 5,000 people watching, and I thought people weren't supposed to do this. I don't know. Scorpio, you're so kind. Well, maybe I'll wait then. Do you want me to wait and I'll do it next time you come in? I can write it down. I'll sing for Scorpio next time he comes. Sing for Scorpio. I don't have any like I said, I don't have a list of songs. I don't have we don't talk about Bruno. Oh man. I mean, I can do Disney. Okay, here's my thought. I thought about on like Stream Elements, there's like a prize wheel, and I was going to try and put the prize wheel, since I've got this third-party app, this Leorin board third-party app, every time somebody subscribes or gifts a subscription, I can have that little prize wheel pop up and it'll spin, and then it can be a Disney song or a Broadway song or like a pop/soul song. And I just haven't actually sat and messed around with that. But I thought that would be really fun, because then it would be kind of, up in the air, like, oh, what's she gonna do? And I wouldn't sing the whole song, obviously. I would sing like a verse or a chorus or whatever. But we will wait until Scorpio gets back from his meeting. And if he doesn't get back in time, then I will wait, because he is the one who gifted all those subs, so he's the one who deserves the song. But I wouldn't sing the whole thing, like I said. But I was thinking about it last night, and I thought, I don't think I'm going to get into trouble for singing a verse of a song or a chorus of a song. Sometimes. I don't know. To be honest, I'm still fuzzy, and I've looked up this answer over and over and over again. I've looked up the answer to this question over and over and over again about what the rules actually are. And it clearly states that if you do not own the copyright to that music, you cannot live stream it. And yet I see people do it all the time. But what about 5 gifted subs? That's 5 verses and choruses worth. Enough for a whole song. I will actually sing a whole song if you guys really want me to. And if I get into trouble, well, okay, I've got it written down. Sing for Scorpio. Because he's like the subscription Santa. Although Landers gave away a bunch of gifts the other day. You guys are so nice. Y'all, I'm really curious what Landers does, because Landers tunes into my streams when it's like 4 a.m. where he is. So, like, is he working? Is he just up that late? I was just thinking about it the other day. I was like, man, because I know Michael works late. So anyway, well, let me run a 1 minute ad real quick. And we can get started with my chapter reading. The music thing isn't policed heavily. Mostly on VODs, it gets muted. I mean, see, but that's what I've heard contradictions of. I've heard that people can get banned for playing their own music, which is wild to me. But I don't know. That's what they used to do with Twitch Sings. They used to just mute people's, even a ton of partner streamers play real music on stream. Okay, so then it's basically Twitch just doing what they've always done and just picking and choosing who they want to ban and who they don't. Case in point, not that I support what she does, but Amaranth has been banned a bunch of times for doing all sorts of things, and Twitch can't seem to decide whether they like her or not, because she gets banned all the time for doing things that other streamers get away with, and I just don't feel like that's fair. If you're going to say something is allowed, then it needs to be allowed. Or if it's not allowed, then it needs to not be allowed for everybody who does it. But then again, at the same time, you've got millions of people streaming, so whatever. That's neither here nor there. I'm not a pool/hot tub streamer, so they can deal with all that on their own. There's only one metric Twitch uses to decide, and that's money. That is true, and that's why Anders said that's probably why Twitch Sings was taken away, was because it was just too much. It was putting too much money into resources that didn't bring them enough money, I guess. It also depends on who gets reported. I guess that's true. Well, I think my paranoia of getting a copyright strike is a little intense, so let me run... Oh, I agree. Andrew said the same thing. He was like, I can't even imagine the licensing that went behind that, to have all these songs, all of these copyrighted songs being played by millions of people across the world, live streamed, and then you've got all the VODs and everything. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Let me run this ad real quick, and for anybody that has to watch it, I am sorry, but I will be right back after 60 seconds. But I still miss it because it was a lot of fun, and it's what got me into streaming in the first place. And it was something that was, I feel like discoverability was also really great with Twitch Sings, because you could click on somebody and they either sang really well or they didn't. And if they didn't, but they were entertaining and you were having a good time, like, that's great, you stuck around. Or if they were really talented and you liked the way they sounded, you stuck around, you know? Like, it was kind of like a... Games are a little different because everybody plays games differently, right? Everybody plays games differently. I have been kind of trying to branch out and tune into different people's streams and watch other streamers and see like how they do things. And everybody just has a different way of doing things. And it's really just up to the viewer to be like, I like this person or I don't like this person, because everybody has a different way of, playing games or their commentary. Some people don't have a lot of commentary. Some people just sit and are quiet for a long time. I've always been told that you don't really want dead air. You don't want dead air as much as you can. You want to try and talk and engage your chat and like talk and stuff. But these people have quite a few viewers. So I'm like, all right, those people are cool with that, and that's fine. But singing is different. Singing is just different. It's very like, it's easy to know right off the bat whether you kind of enjoy this person or not. If you like their singing style, or you like the costume they're wearing, or you like, the like whether they're up in like have their whole body on screen, or they're just sitting. I used to look like I was sitting at the DMV getting my picture taken. Somebody told me that once. And I was like, oh man, I need like a background. I don't know. But I just know Twitch Sings was a really great way to grow. Because like I said, I just feel like discoverability was a little better. It was just different. I don't know. I miss it. Okay, since I'm going to read, I'm going to take these fabulous glasses off. I don't even remember where I got these glasses, to be honest. I still have to go get a clown nose. I wonder if they have one in stock yet. Who's buying clown noses? I ask you. Well, thank you for redeeming that, Fresh, because that goes to show that my little setup that I did actually works. There's a website called Triggerfire where you can upload... It connects to your Twitch channel points, and you can have... That's what I used to do my reaction like the rage and the gasp and stuff. That's what I used to do that through. You can set up a command and you can connect the command to a channel point redemption if you want to. But they only had like 15 slots or 20 slots or whatever, and then you have to pay more money to their Patreon to get more, which I'm fine with supporting people. But when I learned about these third-party apps like Leorin Board, StreamerBot, all that stuff, I was like, oh, well, I can just hook up channel point redemption up to a media source in my OBS, and then I don't have to like upload anything. And that's been really nice because I have a lot of little reactions and it was getting kind of cumbersome. Okay. So I was terrible with math. We have 4 chapters left, 17, 18, 19, 20. Last time I was like, yeah, we have 3 chapters left. I'm great with math. I'm an esthetician, not a mathematician. But anyway, we're on chapter 17, and there are 20 chapters. So we're almost done. I'm going to turn my music down in my brain just a little bit. And if you would like to catch up with all the chapters up until now, they are all time-stamped on my YouTube channel, except the last one. Have I posted that yet? I can't remember. If I haven't, I will after this stream. All right. Chapter 17. Soren just, like, had a seizure, overdosed at the party. Chapter 17. Amelia's reflection looked pale and stricken in the bright lights of the women's locker room. She closed her eyes, exhaling slowly. She could still feel Finn's fingertips on her cheek, where he'd brushed her hair from her face. The gesture was harmless, even romantic. It was also the same thing Soren did when he'd pinned Amelia against the Seat navigation unit. Amelia shuddered. She felt sick. She knew Finn was a good person. He was kind and gentle, and she was certain he would never hurt her like Soren did. But Amelia also saw the longing in his eyes as he'd reached for her, and she didn't think she could stand being touched like that again. At least not yet, she thought. But then she shook her head in frustration. She didn't have time to wait. She was leaving this city, no matter what, and that meant she was going to have to say goodbye. Amelia couldn't deny she'd grown attached to Finn after all the time they'd spent together in Nora's backyard. The incident with the scissors and Verby crumbled both their walls, and though Amelia still felt embarrassed, she was also grateful. It's amazing to think we've only known each other for a week, she told him during their dinner together after the Sprawl game. I feel like I've known you all my life. You've had a lot of time to kill, Finn said thoughtfully. It's not like we had anything else to do but talk to one another. He grinned. Funny to think how much you hated me in the beginning. I didn't hate you, Amelia argued. I was scared out of my mind when we first met, and I had every right to be. Finn nodded, then smiled as he raised his cup. To Verby, he said, fighting to keep a straight face. And to the pair of scissors that almost killed me. Amelia sighed, turning away from her reflection before reaching into her pocket for another Illuminize dropper. She didn't want to say goodbye to Finn. She didn't want to say goodbye to Benteen or Nora either. She cared for each one of them, but she had to get home. She couldn't stay in Ixis. Amelia frowned, reaching into her other pocket. Where were her Illuminize? Had she dropped them? She scanned the floor but found nothing, then checked her pockets once more. The only thing she found was the remote to Finn's car. Feeling a fluttering panic, Amelia straightened and made her way to the locker room door. Finn stood across the hall, waiting for her with his hands in his pockets. What's the matter? He asked, seeing her worried face. What's wrong? My Illuminize, Amelia whispered, trying to stay calm. They're gone. I checked everywhere in the locker room, but they aren't there. They must have fallen out of my pocket somewhere. Finn's face turned pale, and he shook his head as he led her down the hall. We have to go. Now, he said. I never should have brought you. He stopped, his eyes bulging as he stared down the hallway. Following his gaze, Amelia immediately knew why. In the Blitz main lobby, 2 security officers spoke in soft tones to the man behind the counter, while one of them pointed to the large screen above his head. Earlier, the screen showed advertisements, videos, and footage of Blitz gameplay. Now, it only showed an enormous photo of Finn and Amelia. It was their photo from the insignia. Amelia felt Finn grab her arm as the man behind the counter pointed in their direction. He dragged her backward, throwing her into the women's locker room before locking the door behind him. "Amelia, listen to me," he said, turning to face her. "You have to run." "Where?" Amelia asked, panic scratching at her ribs. "Where are we supposed to go?" "Get out of the park and find my car," Finn said, nodding toward the emergency exit in the back of the room. "Remember the remote I gave you? Use that, then find Bentine's address in my nav unit. I can try to..." A knock on the locker room door made both of them jump, and Amelia grabbed Finn by the arm. "You're coming with me, aren't you?" she asked, but her stomach lurched when he shook his head. "Get out of the park," he ordered, taking her by the shoulders. The knocking turned into pounding, and she heard shouts out in the hallway. "Amelia, remember what I said about running?" "But what about you?" Amelia asked frantically. "What if they..." "I don't matter," Finn cried. He looked miserable and frightened, and Amelia winced as he squeezed her shoulders. "You matter, Amelia, only you." The door behind them burst open, and Amelia screamed as Finn shoved her toward the emergency exit. "Run!" he shouted. "Run!" Amelia stumbled backward, blinking back tears, when she watched Finn launch himself at one of the officers. She couldn't leave him, could she? She ran to the exit. Her hands shook violently as she fumbled with its lock, and an ear-splitting alarm sounded when she managed to push it open. She glanced back at Finn, then ducked into the crowds on the street. There's Alex. Alex is back. Love you, Michael. Amelia's chest ached with terror. She ran, darting in and out of the hundreds of people that swarmed the streets, and cursed herself for not paying attention to where Finn had taken her. Skytown was an enormous maze full of streets and thoroughfares, and Amelia had no idea where she was. Rounding a corner, she stopped for a moment, catching her breath as she tried to figure out which way to go. A small group of boys stood across from her, throwing their crumpled food wrappers at one another while their parents deliberately ignored them. "Bet I can get mine over the wall," one of them shouted. "Watch this!" He threw his wrapper, his tongue sticking out between his lips, and his friends laughed when it landed on the roof of a nearby food truck instead. Amelia stared at the wall, along with the truck beside it, before a shout made her wheel around. 3 officers strode toward her, and before she had time to think, she sprinted to the truck. She launched herself onto its hood, recalling fleeting memories of climbing trees with her brothers when she was young. "Look at that girl!" one of the boys shouted as Amelia scrambled toward the truck's roof. Her shoes slipped beneath her, and she almost lost her footing. "I bet I could do that! Watch!" A few of the boys began to follow her, laughing loudly as they, too, climbed up on the hood. Amelia turned to face the wall, feeling her stomach drop when she realized it was farther from the truck than she'd thought. She looked over her shoulder, seeing the officers closing in on the truck, then launched herself toward the wall. Her body slammed into it, her fingers clutching frantically at its edge. She heard shouts and yells as she scrambled on top of it and kicked out at an officer as he made a grab for her foot. With the boys cheering and whooping excitedly, Amelia lowered herself down the other side of the wall and dropped to the ground below. She landed hard, crumpling as her legs gave out beneath her. Her hands slammed onto the pavement, and she bit her lip to keep herself from crying out. The yells of the officers were quieter here, distantly mixing with the boys' excited chatter, and Amelia exhaled slowly as she got to her feet. She looked around, determining that she'd landed beside what looked like a Skytown maintenance facility. Huge pieces of equipment cast shadows on the ground around Amelia, their forms jagged and uneven in the semi-darkness, and a line of trucks were parked outside the facility doors. One of the truck's storage doors was open, revealing an empty cargo hold. In the dim lighting, Amelia could just make out a few tools scattered along its floor. she shivered, making her way toward a cluster of bright lights in the distance. She had to find the parking lot. She had to find Finn's car and get as far away from this place as... Something collided with Amelia with such force she was momentarily winded, and she tumbled to the ground as her lungs fought to draw breath. Tears blurred her vision as she coughed and spluttered on her hands and knees, and a series of metallic clicks sounded from somewhere ahead of her. Amelia looked up, squinting just in time to see something glossy and black crawl past her. She gasped, scrambling to her feet. The thing before her was smooth and compact, its body about the size of Enzo, and it scuttled toward her like an enormous spider. 6 sharp, pointed legs clicked menacingly on the ground as it darted this way and that, and Amelia saw 2 red pinpricks sitting atop its tiny head. It was horrifying, like something from a nightmare. It was a splinter. Amelia screamed when the thing rocketed toward her again, diving sideways to the ground. Her heart slammed into her ribcage as she clambered to her feet, the splinter's metallic click sending a shiver up her spine. Her spine! Instantly, Finn's description of splinters flashed across Amelia's mind with terrifying clarity, and she raised a hand to the back of her neck. She couldn't allow that thing to touch her. The splinter crashed into Amelia again, sending her sprawling back to the ground as she tried to run. She struggled frantically as it climbed up her body, its legs slicing painfully through denim and skin until she rolled on top of it. It lashed out with a sharp leg from beneath her, and Amelia felt a sudden pain sear across her cheek. She reached down and grabbed the leg, then rolled onto her back and hurled the thing from her with a strangled yell. The splinter slammed into the side of one of the trucks nearby, righting itself the moment it hit the ground. Amelia got to her feet and ran. She darted between 2 trucks, narrowly avoiding another attack, but when she tried the doors, they were locked. Breathing hard, Amelia listened as the splinter climbed onto the truck's roof behind her. Her cheek and her legs throbbed, but she pushed the pain away and forced herself to think clearly. She needed somewhere to hide. Somewhere she could... Amelia's breath caught when she remembered the truck's open cargo hold, and she launched herself toward it as the splinter landed behind her. Gritting her teeth against her pain, she swung herself inside the truck and pulled on the door above her with all her might. It wouldn't budge, and the splinter leapt inside, its red eyes flaring. Amelia staggered backward, looking around frantically for something, anything she could use as a weapon until... The crowbar was cool and heavy in Amelia's hands, and it whistled through the air as she aimed for the splinter's head. It hurtled away from her with a loud crack, skidding loudly on the pavement before springing again to its many feet. Amelia tightened her grip on the weapon. The splinter lunged again and again, each time flying backward as Amelia swung the crowbar. "Come on!" she screamed, her fear turning to fury as she waved the crowbar threateningly. "Come on!" The splinter tilted its head as Amelia slid from the truck. She advanced toward it, clutching the crowbar in both hands. She heard nothing but her pulse in her ears, and all she could think of was extinguishing those red eyes like Soren's. The splinters scuttled around her, crouching low to the ground, and Amelia let out a roar as it leaped into the air. It shot toward her, its legs clicking madly, and Amelia thrust the crowbar upward with all her might. I need a drink after I yelled. "You've got some guts, kid," the officer said, leading Finn down a short hallway with his hands cuffed behind his back. "I hate to break this to you, but your status doesn't mean you're above the law. I don't care who your parents are." Finn licked his bloodied lip, saying nothing as he was shoved into a tiny room in the back of the Skytown security building. He winced as the officer threw him into a chair, his head aching where it had hit the floor in the locker room. But he wasn't the only one with injuries. The officer held a cloth to his own bleeding lip as he scowled disapprovingly at Finn. Mr. Lucas will be here at any moment, he grunted. Then he smirked. He can do with you whatever he pleases. Sandin, thought Finn, closing his eyes as the officer slammed the door. He'd suspected all of this might have something to do with him. He was so angry with himself for bringing Amelia here tonight. This was all his fault. Where was she? Had she actually gotten out of the park? Well, said a low voice at the door. We do have some secrets after all, don't we? Finn's head snapped up to see Sandin standing ominously in the doorway, his arms folded across his chest. A chill fell over the room as he slowly closed the door behind him. His clear blue eyes never left Finn's face. Your mother is not happy, Finn, he said, tapping a finger to his chin. Not happy at all. She's not my mother, Finn spat, and Sandin's lips twitched. She might as well be, he said coldly. The way she raised you after your mother got herself killed. Where is the girl? What girl? Finn asked. Relief flooded through him, but he contained it. They hadn't found Amelia. Do not lie to me again, Finn, Sandin said fiercely, pulling his phone from his pocket and shoving it into Finn's face. I know you brought her here tonight. I knew you were hiding something from me the night I found you in your precious warehouse, so I searched your room tonight while you were gone. And do you know what I found? Finn stared down at the picture of himself and Amelia, sitting hand in hand on the insignia, feeling his stomach dissolve. Had it really only been a few hours ago that he'd been that happy? Such useful little gadgets, those picture frames, aren't they? Said Sandin. You see, last week I ran an errand for my mother at Wiseman Henry's, and this girl collided with me while I made my purchase. I recognized her immediately when I saw this photo, and do you know what I noticed? Sandin slipped his phone back into his pocket, a wicked smile curling his upper lip. This girl had long, red hair that day, and yet here it is short and brown. Now, why would that be? Because it's not the same girl, Finn offered, but Sandin's face was suddenly inches from his own. You are lying, he hissed. The girl at Wiseman Henry's had the same cut on her lip, the same bruises on her arms and face. Now tell me where she is. Finn didn't answer as he glared up into Sandin's face. In that moment, he hated him more than anyone in the world. Sandin pulled away from Finn, rubbing his jaw before smiling. I see, he said with a nod. You've developed feelings for this girl. You're going to be her hero? The door to the room banged open, startling both of them, and an elite officer stepped into the room. He looked concerned and slightly embarrassed, and he fingered the echo rifle in his belt. Mr. Lucas, sir, he said, motioning towards someone behind him in the hallway. We thought you should see this. Another elite appeared, holding what looked like a large metallic spider in both hands. Its body was scraped and scratched, with large dents covering its surface, and sticking out of its middle was a long black crowbar. Finn barely heard Sandin's explosion of obscenities. He gaped at the remains of the splinter, feeling both horrified and amazed. How is that even possible? Sandin shouted, gesturing wildly at the splinter. She's just a girl! Finn closed his eyes, resisting the urge to laugh out loud. Amelia was safe. She'd gotten away. And what was more, she'd beaten a splinter. He didn't think he'd ever be more grateful for those 4 brothers of hers, and his heart swelled with pride. Get up, Sandin snarled, rounding on Finn and wrenching him out of his chair by the arm. I'm holding you responsible for that splinter. His grip tightened on Finn's arm, but he resisted the urge to flinch. You want to be a hero? Sandin asked, throwing Finn through the open door. Suit yourself. Just remember this was your own choice when I break you. Finn stood, his hands still cuffed behind his back, staring up at the painted walls of his warehouse. He'd known this was coming. From the moment Sandon's car landed in the industrial district, he'd been perfectly aware of what was about to happen. He gazed around the room as Sandon raged at him, hardly taking in a word he said. A pile of old sketchbooks lay in a scattered heap in the corner, their pages torn and crumpled. The extra canvases and frames he'd stored here were broken and strewn across the floor. Scraps of paper, most of them torn from old paintings and sketches, lay curled in strips near Finn's feet, and one of his stools was missing after Sandon threw it through a window. "We can do this all night, Finn," Sandon said, dropping another jar of paint on the ground where it shattered. "I have nowhere else to be." Finn said nothing. He watched the fresh paint seep across the floor, swirling and mixing with the other colors Sandon had already smashed. And a reveal. "These are all just things," he thought, closing his eyes. "Just things. They don't matter. Amelia matters." "I don't have to be your enemy, Finn," Sandon said, brushing a lock of dark hair from his face. "You and we can help this city together. The citizens of Ixis rely on me to keep them safe, and that is what I intend to do." "The only thing you're doing to this city is holding them hostage," Finn spat, flexing his wrists against his cuffs. "There is no threat. Scarlet is lying to everyone, even you." Sandon grabbed another paint jar and sent it flying through another window. "If that girl isn't found, Solarium will sweep through this city in a matter of days," he yelled. "If you don't tell me where that girl is, you alone will be responsible for the deaths of thousands of people." "You're wrong," Finn muttered. "She isn't infected." "And you know this because she told you it was so?" Sandon asked. "Do you even know the signs of infection? The symptoms? For all you know, you could already be infected." Finn looked away. Sandon's tactics wouldn't frighten him. He knew Amelia was telling the truth. "My patience is wearing thin with your games," Sandon growled, pointing a threatening finger at Finn's face. "Tell me where the girl is, or—" He broke off when the door to the warehouse banged open and Scarlet stormed inside. Flanked by two elites, she looked more furious than Finn had ever seen her, and her dark hair billowed behind her as she marched up to Sandon. "Madam President," he said silkily, giving her a slight bow. "I apologize if I pulled you away from your—" "You," Scarlet seethed, grabbing him by his collar, "are completely worthless. I ask you to find a teenage girl that threatens our entire city, and she gets out from under your nose by climbing over a wall?" "She destroyed our splinters," Sandon cried as Charlotte shook him. "We had no way of knowing." "She's a girl!" Scarlet screamed. "This is unacceptable!" Sandon wrenched himself away from her, trying and failing to look composed. "If you would allow me to finish my interrogation," he said through gritted teeth. "I have complete control of the situation. Why do you think I brought the boy here? He knows where she is, and I was trying to—" "I will take it from here," Scarlet interrupted, narrowing her eyes. "You will wait outside." She paused as Sandon opened his mouth to argue, then added, "All of you will wait outside while I deal with the boy." Sandon shot Finn a look of pure hatred before storming toward the door, and he slammed it hard as he and the elites disappeared outside. Scarlet turned to face Finn, her eyes filled with malice. She looked murderous. Finn met her gaze, refusing to look away. If Amelia could face a splinter and take it down alone, he could certainly face whatever Scarlet had in store for him. "Imagine my surprise," Scarlet hissed, walking slowly around him, "when I find out a member of my own family has been hiding a fugitive that could ruin this city." "I've never considered you family," Finn said coolly, and Scarlet's expression darkened. Do you think I wanted to have anything to do with you when I married your wretched father? She whispered. Do you have any idea what being a mother to you is like? Pathetic, brooding boy weeping over someone he can't even remember. Do you think I ever wanted to be a mother at all? No, Finn admitted. You're too selfish to be a mother. Scarlet raised a finger, opened her mouth, then closed it again. This is all a game to you, isn't it? She asked, her chest heaving. You think you're being heroic, do you? By keeping the girl's whereabouts a secret, you are condemning this entire city, men, women, and children, to die. I hardly think you're the one to lecture me on secrets, Finn said, glaring at her. Tell me, how much do you pay Sandin to be one of yours? Scarlet's eyes widened, and she suddenly grabbed a fistful of Finn's hair. She shoved him to his knees, pulling his head back as far as it would go. Do you have any idea what solarium does to a person? She shrieked in his ear. You can't even begin to imagine what the surface was like. I saw things during my research there that would make your skin crawl. You have no idea what will happen to this city if that girl isn't found. The girl isn't infected, Finn cried, screwing his eyes shut. Scarlet's grip was like steel, and his scalp felt like it was on fire. She was vaccinated. Everyone was. She said there are millions of people down below. She is a liar, Scarlet screamed, throwing Finn from her and sending him crashing to the floor. Our vaccine never worked. Finn groaned softly. He tasted blood, and his head pounded horribly. I don't believe you, he whispered. I believe her. Scarlet inhaled sharply, the blood draining from her face. So be it, she said, her body trembling with rage. I hope she was worth it. She turned, striding away from Finn where he lay curled on the floor until... Barkley, she bellowed, and the door to the warehouse opened. Please remove Finn from the vicinity and eliminate this building. Finn's stomach turned to ice, and he tried desperately to scramble to his feet. No, he cried as the elite moved toward him. Wait, you can't! Strong hands grabbed him and pulled him upward, just as Scarlet's second elite appeared in the doorway, holding a small black box. Wait, please, Finn yelled, fighting against his captor's grip. No, Scarlet, stop! Scarlet said nothing. She only watched Finn triumphantly as he was dragged from the building. Sandin stood beside her, and his eyes briefly met Finn's before looking away. No! Finn screamed. His skin tore as he pulled against his cuffs, and tears blurred his vision as he thrashed his body. No! A streak of bright white flashed in the darkness, momentarily blinding Finn as he sagged in the elite's grip. He closed his eyes and fell, stunned, to the ground. Finn couldn't remember feeling the cuffs come off of his wrists. He couldn't recall hearing Sandin, Scarlet, and the elites leave. The industrial district was completely silent, and it felt like hours before Finn could finally raise his head. He blinked in the darkness, then buried his face in his hands. His warehouse was gone. That was a long chapter, sorry. Like a super long chapter. But we're almost at the end. Woo! What's gonna happen? Nobody knows. I knows. Oh man, I gotta tell you, reading through it, I find mistakes and I find things I wish I'd written differently. But it's fine. What's done is done. What's done is done, and there's nothing I can do about it now. Ain't that just the way? Okay. We're gonna move on over, and I'm gonna change my streaming information. Hold on. I can't ever remember which way those little guys go, which one I've got. So I downloaded this game. It's called Hello Neighbor. Apparently it's like a horror game where you're trying to figure out what your neighbor's up to. Some nefarious something with your neighbor. I don't know, but it was on sale and my sister said it was great. So I downloaded it. Okay. let's see. What should I call this? Let's see. Spicy Donkey Kong action. Oh, maybe not. No, eating. No, wait. Spicy Doritos each time I die, which is a lot. I'm actually learning. I'm learning that I die a lot in this game. This is probably the best game to do something like this with because I die a lot. And I will probably die even more, like a lot. First playthrough. And is there another one I was gonna? Nope, I think that's it. Okay. Oh, but I need to turn my stuff off. If you have not played Donkey Kong Country Returns or Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, I highly suggest you play it because the level design is fabulous. Oh, so yesterday I did do just a teeny bit of playing off stream because I was curious where these little extra levels are. And I don't know if you guys remember, but there was like a special like portal thing. And if you find that portal, I think there's a portal in each, well, shoot, now I don't even know. Oh, this is a shrine. You know, I think Dixie's my favorite because she has it all. Like, well, I guess Cranky, you can like hit guys, but Dixie's my favorite because she makes you go up. She doesn't just make you hover in the air, she actually makes you go up. Okay, if I remember right, these shrines are out of control. Like, from Donkey Kong Country Returns, Nanners! There were some insane shrines. Oh, I guess we're probably supposed to go, like, find them? Some of the best level design I have ever come across. At least in Donkey Kong Country Returns. Can't say the same for this one yet, but so far it's very similar. Does that give you a heart if you already have... Oh, no. Does he go away? No, he does not. Oh, yeah. There's so many collectibles. You have to get you have to get the DONG, and then you have to get puzzle pieces. And then you have to do the thing at the very end where, like, you jump into the barrel with all the stuff on it. Ooh, that was fancy. This isn't quite the same as the shrines I was thinking of, but there were some oh, I will always take extra guys. There were some insane shrines in Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I can only imagine it's going to get even crazier. I think I just had a flashback kind of shock moment. Sound is okay on that end, right? Because I think we sound checked last time. We must have. I had to turn it way up for Horizon. Oh, why? Why do you have to move? Do I get puzzle pieces for this? Are there puzzle pieces I'm supposed to be getting? I cannot... I don't know. I have not found one puzzle piece, so I'm gonna say no. Oh man, that is really close. Too close. Ah! There you go. Well, I haven't died yet. Oh, I want that! Oh, I want that! Do not like letting things go away without me getting them. Okay, we do get puzzle pieces. 1 of 5? And I've only found 1 so far? Okay, good. Sound is good. Sound is fine. Man, that either means this level is really long or I'm really bad at finding puzzle pieces. Okay. And apparently now we're finding little flying nanners, which give you coins. I don't know what the coins are for, but I'm sure I will find out. Huh? Oh, crap. Dang it. Oh, that is helpful. That's good. Huh? No puzzle pieces? I feel like this is... Either I'm doing really poorly... Although there's only 5. Oh, oh, dang it. I missed all the... Oh, I was gonna die. I missed all those bananas. I bet you got a puzzle piece for that. Okay, that was a mistake. That was legitimately a mistake. Dang it. I was really gonna go forward. Oh, now I don't even have Dixie. Crap. Now I gotta eat a spicy chip, add insult to injury. I don't even have Dixie. And I think I've only seen one... Oh, okay. I feel like I'm... Oh, crap. I keep forgetting about this banana power. That I can just randomly turn all the baddies into what? Extra guys? Coins? Bananas? I don't know. I personally... There was something like that in, what did I just play? Guacamelee. There was something like that in Guacamelee. It was like... You... By doing certain combinations and stuff, you could save up, like, a special power or something. I don't love that. I don't know why. No. Okay, that was awesome. I'm trying to... Come on. Work with me here. It's really good aiming. Wow. I was sure I was gonna... I'm sure I was not gonna make that. Is this where I died? Yes. Oh, that's how you do that. Oh, I didn't get anything for that? Well, that sucks. I thought I was gonna get something for all those bananas. It's part of the oh. It's part of the reason I died. Almost died. Then actually died. Almost purposely died, and then actually died. Not on purpose. Oh. Oh, this isn't so bad. I can do this without Dixie. Except that one in the middle. So if I die now, I do not get that puzzle piece. Okay, there's puzzle piece number 2. That is better. How do I get up there? Oh! Beans. Is he gonna come back? Oh, I can't even... Oh! What is even happening? How do I get up? Dang it. Was that gonna... No, I knew it. That wasn't gonna send me. I gotta keep moving. Did I just bounce all over those walls? It would be nice to, like, channel that. Be able to control that, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I would suck at that. I lied. The game can take full control of that. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Everything is happening so fast. Where do I... Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, crap! Dang it. Dang it! Huh? Well, that jumped that gun. That's okay. Maybe I can get that and that extra guy. That chip wasn't so bad. Every once in a while I get one that isn't so bad. Oh. Nah. Oh! Oh! I thought I was gonna... Go see this one spicy. I forgot to push the button. Well, okay. There's so much going on, I can't keep it all straight. Mm. Oh, see? Wow. Yeah, that one's spicy. Oh, crap. Oh, I did get something for that. Okay. Oh. Oh, wow. That was a long way. Oh my gosh. Well, now I'm genuinely curious if I could legitimately actually watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre and not want to die. Oh, no! I thought for sure that would be the most gory game, or gory movie. Do you ever see Leatherface's actual face? Or is he wearing a mask? Isn't he wearing a mask, like, made of, like, someone else's skin? How the This does not compute. Oh, wow. Okay. Dixie would be really handy here. I'm sensing a chip coming up. Oh, no! I am good! Yes! Oh my gosh! Did I get every single banana? I think I did. Wow. That was good. What do bananas... Oh, I was just gonna say, what did they do? Well, they gave me a puzzle piece. Oh. I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre... Okay. I watched a show forever ago that was called The 100 Scariest Movie Moments of All Time or whatever. And, can I get those? Are they gonna ever go away? Oh no, they are gonna go away. Oh my gosh. Okay, but wait. How many puzzle pieces did I get? It doesn't show. Oh. 4 out of 5. What? Is there something down here I missed? Oh, oh. And Texas Chainsaw Massacre was in the top 10, I believe. Oh, I did it! I still want to do this. Old habits die hard. That's what you do in the Wii. You have to take the nunchuck and the Wiimote and you like shake them. But what's funny is I haven't played that game in years. And so why that is, I don't even know. I don't want to turn on. Oh, that's how you get that one. Oh, okay. Let's go see what that is. Man, I swear, I am combing these these levels, and I am not even getting all the stuff. I don't understand it. I mean, not that I really want to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, whoops. But I'm just shocked. I thought it would have tons of blood in it, but apparently not. Apparently Friday the 13th, that has lots of blood in it. Like, lots. And then they made a Halloween sequel that nobody wanted to make, actually. So that is a picture of no ties. So no DK. I need my girl. Watch, this will be the really hard one. Oh, I wanted that. Oh no, my gosh, what? That just seems unfair. This music is from like the original Donkey Kong, I remember. Oh man. From the treetops? No. Oh! Everything's on fire! Yep, this is it. This is the one that is gonna be really hard. R.I.P. my taste buds in my mouth. Yeah, Dixie's my favorite. What was surprising about that 100 Scariest Movie Moments countdown, though, was the fact that the scariest movie moment of all time was when the girl was swimming in the ocean and Jaws was... No, when Jaws was... Dang it! Jaws was, like, dragging her around in the water. And I found that so odd, because compared to all these scary movies, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and, like, The Exorcist, and, like... Gosh, like, Audition... horrifying movies. That was the scariest movie moment, but I guess when you think about when Jaws was first released, like when Halloween was first released, because I don't think by today's standards Halloween is really that scary. I could be wrong, but I haven't ever watched it, but like that whole trope of like the slasher film and stuff, that's all been done so often now, thanks to Halloween. Oh, man. Oh, crap! Dang it! I thought he was gonna grab it automatically, but I have to push the button. Dang it! Ah! Oh, my gosh. You know what? I want Diddy for this one. I love Dixie, but sometimes her hair messes me up because it makes me go up. Oh my lands. Oh, okay, we can do this. We can do this. We got this. Diddy, your little... Ugh. Grab it! Good! Good, great, grand, wonderful. Oh. What is happening? Oh, yeah. Halloween was always boring to me, even when I was a kid. But I like slasher movies that are more campy, like Friday the 13th. See, I hear Friday the 13th is so gory. Oh! Well, okay. Oh, gosh. Duck down. And I can't handle gore. Oh, man. What? I gotta keep my eyes open for possible... Holy cow. What cracks me up about Halloween, though, is I just have never been able to quite figure out why people find it so frightening, because, like, what can... Oh, dang it! Can he not die? He walks so slowly, and, like, what is even happening? He can't, like, he doesn't run. He doesn't talk. Oh, dang it. Wow, this place is this place is wrecking me for sure. Like, I just don't understand why it's that scary. I mean, like, it is scary. Like, he's killing young girls. I get that. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, so where are the police? Where he doesn't run. Like, can't you just chase after him? Oh, I bet there was a puzzle piece down there. Dang it. Oh, something is happening. Oh, my lands. Oh, beans! Dang it! Crap. pig? Holy moly. The sequel to Halloween. Well, the second Halloween. Apparently is a lot more gory because that's what slasher films had become. And they had to, they kind of felt like they made it because they felt like they had to. And the host was like, you can even tell they didn't like making the movie. Like, you can tell, it's just, oh, there's a puzzle piece up there. Oh, my lands. Missed that. Endymion! Oh my gosh, I forgot to put it on Discord. Oh my gosh, you're right. You know what? And I even typed it all out, and then I completely forgot to put it on Discord. I am so sorry. I'm so happy you're here. How are you? I'm good. I'm eating spicy chips every time I die, which is a lot, so my mouth is literally on fire. I would warn you that there's going to be an ad in 20 seconds, but you don't get ads. Oh my gosh. I'm eating too many spicy chips. Gosh dang it. I did. I had that all written out, and then I completely forgot to post it. I know some people have bots that do that, like, automatically. I don't know how to do that. And I also like customizing what I write. Normally I remember. It's like live now. Been live for... Okay. It's saved that I got that puzzle piece. Sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh my heavens. Heavens to bets. Holy cow. I don't even know what buttons to like hold, like push. If that makes any sense. I don't think it does, but... is this a puzzle? Oh, puzzle piece. I wish I had spicy chips. I was just in the sauna and now I'm making a grocery order online for my in-laws. I love grocery shopping online. That is the way to do it. I do it, and then I go pick it up, after... Oh gosh! Wow! I don't know how I did that! Ugh. I go pick it up after I pick up Charlotte from school, or drop off Charlotte from school. It's really nice, because then I'm like, alright, grocery shopping is done. Okay, already got that. That is a great thing for a parent. Well, for anybody, really. Okay, okay, okay. I feel like this level has been so long. And it really hasn't even been. Oh, we've done this. Oh, we did not do that. I don't know what these coins are for, but I want... Oh, gosh. But I want them. I have to collect things. Oh, beans! Yes! That is why we collect... Oh, no. I don't even know what is happening. Oh my gosh, this is so stressful. Wow, stress is real. Did we do it? What is this? That is a puzzle piece. We were annoyed when all the pandemic stuff started. We were already doing pickup at Walmart and it was always in and out. Then everyone started to do it and it was routine, and the routine was ruined. I'm kind of with you. I was doing it before. Oh, I got a present. How kind. I was doing grocery pickup before the pandemic too. And, but not like super regularly. Oh, we got them all! Yes. But we didn't get any DONG. Whatever. I'm not gonna complain. I love Walmart pickup. It's great. And my husband used to be like, I don't know if I really like it because, you know, sometimes you're at the store and you see something and you're like, oh yeah, that reminds me I need this. But you know what? It's still worth it, especially when you have kiddos, because I can just leave my kids in the car. We can all just, I can take my dog. I can take Stixel with us. That's another way to get her like socialized. I found a mysterious relic. I love Walmart pickup. But I can see that being us. I can see that. I can be like, dang it. We were doing this before it was cool. Oh man. Horn top hop. Okay. Wow, that shrine was intense. And that was the first one. They're only gonna get harder. Oh, I remember some of them in Donkey Kong Country Returns were absolute insanity. Wow. Can I throw things up or just over? Oh. Wow, these leaves are huge. I am a monkey. These are gigantic leaves. Oh. Bananas. Okay, well, I've got a barrel. Oh, was I supposed to use that for the thing that was hanging down? Oh, man, I just lost my barrel. Dang it. Well, I already have Diddy, so... I'm sure they probably make all these levels doable with all the little side characters you have. Like, I don't think they discriminate. I think you can finish... If they give you the option to get all three of them, I doubt they're like, oh, well, here's a secret you can only get with Diddy or whatever. That would be just unfair. That's it. Fairness is like... Oh, you are new. Wow, there is so much going on. I am having a... Oh, now we have a... Take that. Is that owl blowing in that thing? He totally is. He's having a grand old time. 2 puzzle pieces out of 5. Okay, all right. Those are good. That's good. These little owls look so unhappy to be wherever they are. I just realized that shrine never gave me a pig. Never gave me a save pig. So I have to do the shrine literally in one go. That's cool. That's good. That is great. That's great news. Ah! Get out of town. Leave me alone. Ugh. This is such a quirky world. Like I said, like, oh wow, he is an angry boy. But I need him to get that O, so. Nope, I don't. Just kidding, I lied. This is just such a strange little world. I need puzzle pieces and nanner power. Ah! Nope. No puzzle piece. Everybody's wearing swim trunks. I guess I can jump on the guy on the top, can't I? I was like, how do I... I feel like I'm missing things. Oh no, I found this one. Okay, good. Good, good. Oh no! 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 I didn't even get a chance! Ah! Son of a biscuit. Son of a banana. Beans. Bananas. Bananas. Where's Dixie? Okay. Oh, crap. Dixie is where it's at. I know now. Oh, don't die. I need you. Oh, you know what? I don't think he does. I think he's just there to help you out. Thanks, pal. Thanks, man. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, what? I just missed everything. There was a thing like that at the beginning and I missed it. Dang it. Darn, 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 darn. And I feel like there's something up there, man. Well, there is something up there. There are spikes. Good. Good to know. Yep, that's good. There's so much going on. I cannot keep straight what is happening. I could really use Diddy right now. Dixie! Darn it, darn. Ah! Can I go back and get Diddy, Dixie, somebody? Oh, but I can try this again. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. I can do this time. See, sometimes dying is a blessing. Kind of. Except when you have to eat really spicy chips like over and over and over again. Seriously, when the first time I played this, Tuesday night, my mouth, like, I kept dying over and over and over again, and I ate so many chips. I had to actually stop. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I have to take a break. Because it was really bad. It was really bad. Definitely worse than Final Fantasy VII and leveling. I underestimated. I underestimated the spiciness. That must really hurt. Can you imagine? A monkey? Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Okay, okay. Penguin, coin. Oh, crap. Coin. Ah, what? Cheese and caracas. I feel like there's something up there, but maybe I'm wrong. That was really smart. That was good. I can do platforming. Ah! Oh my gosh. Does it save that puzzle piece I got? I'm having slight issues with the fact that I can't see how many puzzle pieces I have. Like, it tells me if I've got the KO. Options? No. Dang it. Okay. Maybe now I can finally get this thing of bananas. Ooh. Oh, I did, and it did nothing but give me 10 bananas. That's okay. I'll take 10 bananas. Like, what do bananas do now? Like, if you have full nanner power... Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Oh no, I've done this. Okay, I remember. If you have full nanner power and you get nanners, does it do you any good? I don't think it does. Oh. Oh, he is ready. Poor guy. Sorry. Ah! No! Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, my chips are getting smaller because I'm getting to the bottom of this bag. And I tried to buy more the other day. And they were all out. Oh, that's what I did last time. Oh my gosh. I'm so good at this game! God. All right. Retro Studios. I see you. I raise you. Well done. Oh, gosh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. How did I get over there? Oh, no! No! No, 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 no. Ah! play a game? And you're like, yeah, I'm a pretty good gamer. And then you struggle with your game and you're annoyed that you're not nailing it on like the first try. Because that's how I feel right now. I'm like, I'm a pretty good gamer, and this game is kicking my butt. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think it was Olaf the other night that was like, take a break from those jibs. I might have to. Okay, Dixie, girl, you're my girl. Are we just gonna keep climbing? Nope. Ooh. Well, there's a thing. Oh, what do you call those? What are these called? What is that little cup called? Oh. Oh my gosh. Nope, nothing up there. I'm reminded of, I feel like there's a, oh, dang it! That was just cheap. Ah! Man. Oh, and I needed her! Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, well. Oh, dang. Okay, well, at least I found a save pig. That's cool. Are you serious? Oh! Ha! Okay. Oh, shoot. I missed how many I had. Crap. Oh, yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, I assume I cannot roll into him. Oh, man. We finished. How are you supposed to aim that? Oh. What? Holy mother. Ah! Oh my gosh, the sound effects. Oh, I got all of them! Oh man. Oh man. What is even happening? I feel like I'm in a giant stomach. I'm making my way up like the esophagus of some giant creature. Oh, okay. Oh, what? Oh, I can aim. Okay, good, good. Nope, gotta wait for it. Crap! I got all 5 puzzle pieces, though. And the Kong! Okay, so this says image unlocked. So by getting puzzle pieces, I don't actually unlock other levels. I just... Okay. That's good to know. Oh, see? This one has like a fake... Or like a secret ending. I'm gonna have to find that. Sawmill Thrill. Oh, great. This sounds just excellent. This sounds fantastic. I'm trying to think of the scariest book I ever listened to / read. Because, like I said, my threshold for scary, or for, like, frightening things is higher when it comes, when I don't have to actually visually watch it. I knew it. I do have limits. I did have to stop listening to a book because it was too... Oh, no. Okay. Because it was too gory. Oh, it was so bad. Fantastic. Well, this is gonna take my concentration, so... Oh, tricky. Okay. This reminds me... Ah! This reminds me a lot of Rayman Legends. This seems like something that would be in Rayman Legends. Rayman Legends has a lot of those, like, fast-moving... I don't know, for some reason it just reminds me of... Wow, okay, that was a late jump, Donkey Kong. You gotta work with me, buddy. Actually, come to think of it, I think there is a level in Rayman Legends where you are dealing with big saws-type things like this. Oh, yeah. Halfway pig. Not even halfway, just some way. Oh, what? What am I on? I'm literally on a piece of wood. Wow, okay. Oh, this is fun. But I missed an N. How was I even supposed to... Oh! Wow, this is insanity. Oh, dang it. I told someone recently, it might have been you, The Exorcist was hard for me to read. I feel like that might have been me, actually. Why was it hard to read? Was it because it was gross? Was it because it was, because it was a child? It's always harder to stomach that stuff when it's a child or, like, an animal. Was it because it just freaked you out, like, altogether? Because I've always thought about reading it / listening to it, since I can't watch the movie. That, oh, what? No! I think I know how to do that now. Oh, I got that. I got that. Because now I'm curious why it was hard for you to read. My dad, I think The Exorcist is the only movie my dad straight up just walked out of. And it takes a lot to, like, offend my dad. Nothing really bothers him. He's kind of like... I mean, he just knows it's not real. Like, he just isn't bothered by that stuff because he can be like, okay, this is just special effects. This isn't real. Oh, I'm supposed to, like... Okay. Oh, man. I thought I was about to die right there. Not make it into the cart. Oh, that's what I did last time. I can do this. Holy. Wow, this is partly because it was a child, and I was just old enough to not be a child anymore, so I could relate, and I'm a wee bit religious, so I felt like I was cursing myself or something. I can see feeling that way. I think that's actually why my dad left. This is probably going to screw me up by pausing this, but I forgot to eat a chip. I think my dad just felt like it was super blasphemous, like the things the little girl was saying. And, you know, I do that every time. And my family is quite, beans! My family is quite religious, so I can see my dad just being like, this is terrible. I think I would probably get the same feeling. I think I would probably feel the same way, like I was being cursed for reading it. I have to forfeit this chip. My mouth is on fire. And I'm sorry, but I need to just give it a second. This level is totes brutes. I am not gonna fall for that this time. Oh, there's a puzzle piece up there. Crap, of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Oh, now we are on move. What? This level design is unreal. Like, am I opening myself up to have this happen to me? You know, I actually had a conversation like that with my husband because that's the only thing that freaks my husband out is, like, the devil. We're religious. We believe the devil is real. Crap. You know what else is real? Struggle. Crap, I forgot. Because he was like, I have seen things in my life, and I think... He was like, I've seen things, because my husband served a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And he won't even tell me what he experienced. Like, he won't even go into detail about it. He just told me he had a bad experience. And he said, I truly believe that if you put yourself in a situation where you open yourself up to that kind of stuff, that kind of thing, it'll happen. And I was like, wow, okay. But he was like, the devil just being like, yeah, I'm just going to take this 12-year-old girl. He was like, no, I don't think that really happens. But, oh, the G, of course. Oh, and there was a random, oh, there's a secret down there. Oh, Donkey Kong, keep it together. All right, well, I'm going to have to come redo this level. Bam. Oh, you get coins for that. Because I remember asking him that. I was like, do you think the devil just does that? It's just like, this looks like a good one. And he was like, no, I don't think so. I think if you're going to get into that stuff, I think it kind of needs to be like willfully invited. Now, reading a book like that? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think reading a book like that. Okay, I'm going to redo this level. See if I can get all those Kong pieces, letters. But I'm not going to do it a lot. I will see if I can do it. There were just some of those secrets at the end that I missed. Okay, okay, okay. You've done this before, Self. You can do it. Way to go. I remember going to I was at some like theater something or other. I was like in middle school, I think. And I went to a class where they taught like how to put on makeup, and they made this girl look like the girl from The Exorcist with prosthetics and stuff, and it was horrifying. She looked so scary by the end of it. I was kind of amazed at the transformation. Oh, what just happened, Donkey Kong? Oh man, what? You've got to be kidding. How do you get that N? I don't know how to get that N. Seriously. Because if I jump, I don't go deep and... Oh, maybe I do. Oh. I don't think reading a book like The Exorcist is going to make you be possessed. I think it's reading more stuff that's like legitimately super sketchy stuff, but stuff that teaches you how, like I have a secret desire. I've always had this weird secret desire to try a Ouija board for some reason. And my husband was like, yeah, I don't know if you should do that. I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't, but I don't know. I feel like it would be kind of a fun experience because I like getting spooked, but not, I don't know. I guess it's, I don't know. Maybe I don't like getting spooked. Oh, it doesn't matter because I didn't get the end. Okay, note to self, need to jump off of that. At my age, I don't think so either. But I was like 18 and going to church every week, and it was just a bad choice of reading material at the time. I would imagine 18. Oh, yeah. See, I saw the scene where she's coming down the stairs backwards, which I've seen a snippet of since, and it obviously looks very, very... Oh, I do that every time. It obviously looks fake now. Like, her legs are obviously animatronic, and, you know, and you can tell. But when I first saw it, my dad was watching the news. Okay, my mouth has calmed down. It was like the 9 o'clock news, and my dad was in the kitchen, and the TV was on behind him, and he wasn't even watching the news. And they were like, well, our top story tonight is the cult classic The Exorcist has gotten an upgrade. And it's been like digitally remastered or whatever. Oh, beans. And, well, that doesn't matter. And so, oh, what? So they were showing scenes from it, and that's one of the scenes they showed on the 9 o'clock news. Now, I know most kids should be in bed by 9. I was not. And I was absolutely horrified. I'd never seen anything like that in my life. It was the scariest thing I'd ever seen in my life. And it was the scariest thing I saw for a long time. I didn't sleep at all that night. I remember getting up, standing up slowly off the couch, and just going, I'm going to bed. And my dad didn't look up from whatever he was reading, and he was like, okay, good night. And I just went to bed, and I left the light on, and I just didn't sleep at all. Oh, I found it! Sweet. There's gotta be a puzzle piece up here, yeah? Oh, what? Nope. Okay. And I didn't sleep a wink at all that night. I just went to bed and just laid there. I left the light on and I just laid there. It was so scary. Hey, it's 7! The Exorcist was inspired by the exorcism that happened at the university where I currently work. Stop. Are you serious? When did that happen? Because that book was written a long time ago. I know the exorcism of Emily Rose is also based on a true story. No. That's all I have to say. Oh, I'm totally going to look it up. I just mean, no thanks. No thank you. Oh man, that is terrifying. Wow. Actually, The Exorcism of Emily Rose is one of the only movie trailers that messed me up. Oh, I couldn't sleep after I watched that trailer. It was so freaky. And word on the street is you can find the recordings of the exorcism online somewhere. You can find the recordings of like how she sounded, and that's based on a true story as well, but whoa. Ah! Dang it! Ah! Lost control of my 7 comes in while we're talking about exorcisms. Well, we were talking about the book, and then it just kind of went from there. Wow, that is really frightening, Alex. Ooh. Yeah, I don't mess around with stuff like that. My husband's like, yeah, he's probably just, oh crap. He was like, just leave the devil alone. Just leave him alone. He is real. Take. Oh, he was just gonna hit me. Okay, which university is it? Hold on. Okay, wait. Oh, wow. I just almost totally screwed that up. Okay, we can do this without a friend. Done this before without a friend. Maybe. Oh no, we're not gonna make it. We're totally gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Oh, we're gonna make it. Oh, we made it. Whew, I feel lightheaded. Okay, what is your I haven't forgotten to sing for Scorpio if he comes back. What's your what is St. Louis U? Okay. Is it St. Louis? St. Louis? St. Louis U. Okay. That is a lot of cheese. I was gonna say that's really scary, but then I saw lots of cheese. I feel like these things are moving. Oh, they are. They're moving in and out of the holes in the cheese. Okay. I feel like that's a thing. Yes. Where's a thing I can hit that thing with? I don't understand. Can I just tried to shake my controllers again. I grew up in South County, St. Louis. St. Louis? St. Louis? So that probably helped to make it worse for me. Dude, I'm telling you, the South? Oh, the South has some bad, bad stuff. The Bible Belt? How do you do that? Can I pick you up? Nope, I cannot. Why give me a thing to hit and not give me anything to hit it with? That. Maybe if I roll into him, he'll flip over and I can use him to... Do you guys like mushrooms? I don't like mushrooms. I think mushrooms are gross. They're slimy and gross. And Ander likes mushrooms. I do not. Oh, you are what I need. You got what I need. I knew it. I knew it was a puzzle piece. I was not about to just leave that. Oh, wow. Okay. That happened really fast. Oh, man. No doubt there's a prize for getting all these, maybe? Knew it. Okay, let's see if we can aim. Hey, Ming is hard. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm telling you. And I was talking to Ander about this. I can't remember how or why this came to be, but I was like, why is the South, why first of all, why is the South so scary? And why are little small towns so scary? What's so frightening about a little small town? But there's something really creepy about it. I don't understand, but it just is. It's a thing. These are not going to hold my weight because I am a big, heavy monkey. Wow, this level is kind of crazy. Oh no! I want that O! Gosh, oh my gosh, that was really close. Wow. Wow, that was really close. Woohoo! Yeah, there's something really scary about small towns, and I don't know why, you know. You know what is a movie that we watched, a scary movie that everybody talks about that we watched that we did not find nearly that scary? Oh, choices. Was Deliverance. We watched it and we were like, I mean, it is creepy, but it's definitely not like, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Oh, Missouri, so Midwest, but south of the city. Yeah, I would imagine that would not help. Where does The Exorcist even take place? I don't even know. Oh, what? Right after I don't quite know how I did that because... Can I jump on you and make you go away? I think I might be able to. Need you to go. Go away. Oh. Holy cow. I mean, we all know, like, I guess you think of, like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? You think of, like, creepy, tiny, small little town. You think of that episode of The X-Files with the Peacock family, the weird inbred family that was, like, burying dead, like, super... What were they? They were babies, but they had lots and lots of really bad birth defects. Oh, man, we are in trouble. I think that episode was actually so bad that it was canceled. Like, it was, they weren't allowed to show that episode anymore. Oh, what? What is even happening? Wow, I don't understand what just happened. Yeah. Oh man, I missed the N! Dang it. Oh, it happened in DC? Oh, okay, well. That makes sense. No, just kidding. Oh man, they're getting smaller. Oh, snap. That was amazing. Give me all the coins. I've always wanted to listen / read The Exorcist. I just haven't ever done it. Honestly, every time I look for it at the library, it's always checked out. So it's still popular to this day. Scariest book I've ever read? I don't know. I got really freaked out when I read House of Leaves. But House of Leaves is kind of... it's a very love-hate... Like, you either really like the book or you hate it. There kind of doesn't seem to be any in-between. Like, when you go online and look up reviews and stuff, people either love it or they hate it. I loved it. I thought it was great. It was very unique, and it was supremely creepy. Like, really creepy. I was, like, checking over my shoulder as I was reading that book. It was really good. But it's not one of those books where... It's not one of those books where you could make a movie out of it. It just wouldn't work. It also doesn't work as an audiobook. I'm convinced that just wouldn't work. Oh, Dixie, girl, you are gonna help a brother out. Yeah, nanners. Oh, nanners! Puzzle nanner. I liked House of Leaves, and I actually read a book called The Winter People. The Winter People was so frightening at the very beginning. It was so scary, I couldn't even read it at night. It freaked me out so badly. It was this kind of like... It was kind of a witch type story. Oh no. Oh no! These levels are so insane. Oh man. Okay. Okay. And I'm already proving that I am so great at controlling this wackadoo. I want the gate! Dang it! Ah! Chaos ensues! Oh, man. Okay. Well, all right. Okay. Now I've got it. Now I've got it. We are going to be eating lots of chips here, folks. The second half of The Winter People sucked, and I was horribly disappointed at how it ended. Oh, man, I was so disappointed. But the beginning, I couldn't even read it at night. I had to wait until the sun was shining. There was no way. Oh, and I don't even have Dixie. Not that that matters. Oh, what am I doing? Stop! Dang it. Puzzle piece. Yep, there's gonna be a lot of chips. The spice must flow, as Michael would say. I actually see that book, The Winter People, recommended all the time on Reddit when people are like, I want a scary book. I'm always like, man, the beginning was really good, but the ending sucked. Okay, we are touchy in this barrel. We are like heckin' touchy. Controls are touchy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I know how to do this. It just takes me 4 tries to figure it out at first. Oh. I need a halfway pig. Oh, what? No! Oh. Dang it. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I do not like this. Sam, I am. Well, there was an N, but I didn't get the O, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, man. There's a puzzle piece! Dang it! I'm always just a millisecond too late. Wow. The cheese must flow. Take it. Wow. These levels, I mean, they're challenging, but look at this level design. Who doesn't love this type of level design? This is so cool. Ah. Oh, I need to eat a chip. Oh, yeah. That's nice of them. They're like, we know you're gonna die a lot, so we'll give you an end guy right here. Or a free guy right here. Ah. Okay, that was awesome. That is helpful. What is even... Wow. I can't keep straight all the things I need to get. I know I need to get this guy. Oh! I did that last time. There's gonna be an ad in a minute, and when the ad comes on, I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I've been drinking a lot of water. Well, like I said, I can do this unlimited times. Maybe. Oh, wow, that was really close. Dang it. Okay, I'm apparently supposed to go under that one. Also that one. Puzzle pieces. I'm looking for puzzle pieces. And a G, but it doesn't matter. Wow. That's a creepy tree back there. Okay. On a giant thing of cheese. Cool. Good. That is good. Oh. Yeah! Aww. Okay. Ah, I always jump too early. This is gonna be one I'm gonna have to do some serious, like, going back through off stream and try and collect some of these things, because, man, is my mouth on fire. Okay, there's an ad. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really fast. I'll be right back. Why are my legs sore? I just realized my TV volume is up. Okay, let me run to the bathroom really fast. Okay, sorry, I am back. This is what happens when you eat lots of spicy chips. Did I just skip all those levels? Well, I see an owl rock, so I know what we're gonna be fighting. I guess there have been a lot of owls. I guess I only skipped one level. Okay, one level. All right. Let's do this. Alpine incline. Oh. Okay. Ander is in there watching fishing with my baby. Our girls learn. They grow up learning to watch fishing with their dad. That's the only sport we watch in this house. I'm gonna hang on to you. Wait, I need to get up there with... Oh, what? Oh. Oh, no. I played more Horizon Forbidden West last night, and I feel like I'm not getting any better. I did get ice arrows, and that is helpful because they're easier to aim than the bombs, the frost bombs. But I just feel like I really I can take down easy machines, like the little ones. Oh, it's gonna take some serious learning. That's how I felt with the first one, though. I really struggled. I really struggled with the first one, and I remember my brother and sister saying that. They were like, it has a learning curve, but you will be able to do it. You'll be fine. And I did. I beat the game, so obviously... Whoa. Obviously, I was able to do it, but like I said, I never felt like I actually reached a point where I was like, you know, oh, what? This is like a Korok puzzle. With the flowers. Oh, nice. Way to go. My aiming is just fantastic. I love these levels, though. Like, they're so hard, but they're so great. They're very refreshing. That's what they are. They're so refreshing because they're so clever and they're just well made and well put together, and I just love them. Get it, girl. They are stressful. They are that. Very. Something's happening. What is happening? I'm scared. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Okay. I thought that was going to be like the rest of the level. Do you know how dangerous this is? Just hanging out up here with like, we're just... Everybody's wearing swim trunks. Swim trunks are that belt with the snowflake on it. For whatever, for reasons unknown. Who is behind all this? I need to know. I really need to know. Wait, how do I get the puzzle piece? Ah, that's how I get the puzzle piece. What? Oh, it likes... Okay. You know, when I was a kid, I was supposed to ride on a hot air balloon. I was promised a hot air balloon ride. And then when the hot air balloon festival happened, guess who got sick? I did not get to ride on a hot air balloon. And my brother and my mom got to ride on a hot air balloon. And they landed literally in the back of a McDonald's. And they got to meet Ronald McDonald. And I was promised, ever since, that I would be able to ride on a hot air balloon. And I have never ridden on a hot air balloon. My family lied. Oh no, this is stressful. Yep, yes, I saw that coming. Do I get something for getting all these bananas? I bet I do. I never know. I actually don't even know if I'd want to ride on a hot air balloon at this point in my life. I don't know. You have to wake up so early. I remember we fell asleep in our clothes. Like, my parents were like, okay, you need to put on like your pants and your shoes and your socks and everything. Oh, this level was not so bad. Oh, but I have to like legitimately aim. Or something. Something's secret. I wish you could see how many puzzle pieces you have in the pause. Wow. This is madness. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can do this! Dang it. I'm not gonna do it! Oh, I'm totally gonna do it! I did it! That was nuts. Wow, that was really intense. I got 100 nanners. There are always secrets at the end of the game. Always. Okay. Nah! Okay, that's got to be the first. That's a first, I think, for me to die literally at the end of the game while trying to get into the barrel. Wow. Potassium is what you get, apparently. We all need a little more potassium in our lives. My baby loves bananas. She also loves grapes. I cut them up really small. Oh man, I did that last time. She loves grapes. She also loves mandarin oranges. Really loves mandarin oranges. I gotta tell you, it is one of the hardest things ever to figure out how to get fiber into your kid's diet. You do not want a constipated kid, but it's really hard to find out to get fiber in their diet because they eat so little anyway. She loves refried beans, which is great, but it's such a struggle because she doesn't eat a lot anyway, like as it is. So I'm always trying to find ways to get some fiber in her diet. Fiber powder, that is your friend when you have a baby. Once you start your baby on solids, I mean. Anything? Always check at the beginning, and you always check at the end. Can't be too careful. Ah! What? I know how I should have gotten that. Thwarted by a penguin wearing a pair of swim trunks. Nope, that didn't work. Hey, it's Kato! How is Kato feeling after finally finishing Horizon Zero Dawn? I was in mourning for like 2 weeks. I was so sad. And the second one, they literally just took everything that worked with the first one and just improved it even more. It's great. It's great. Oh. Bells. Okay. It's me! Takes notes. Fiber into child. I got it. Yep. Yes. You don't want a kid that's constipated, let me tell you. But it is. It's really hard. Oh, man. We gotta... Okay. We have to ring bells as we're riding down a vine, because that makes so much sense. Wow. Who do I want? Who did I say was my favorite? Dixie. Oh my gosh. Oh, like you mean the Frozen Wilds? Dude, Frozen Wilds kicked my booty hard. But you can already tell with the forbidden frozen, whatever, the wilds, everything's frozen there. Those wilds. You can already tell, because it was added later, you can already tell that it's just better quality. Like, the graphics are better, the facial expressions are better, and the second game just takes on that and just builds. It's even better. Okay, grab. Yep, grab. You have to grab. Nanners! Aw, crap. I can't keep straight everything that's happening. Okay, wait. I just got the K? Wow, I feel like I've been doing this level forever. Apparently I'm wrong. Maybe it's just because I've died so many times. Oh yeah, I'll take this. Bam. Bonus level. Let's go. The Frozen Wilds gave me a hard time, and but we know this, that I wasn't great at that game anyway. I loved it. And I did not play it through on easy. I played through it on normal. I feel like that's important to mention. I could have changed it to easy at any time, and I didn't. I played through it on normal. I certainly did not play it on hard. That is for sure. But I never played it on easy, and I'm proud of myself for that. But you know what? Who cares if people play games on easy? Play a game that you enjoy and play it the way that you enjoy it. Don't let anybody try to tell you that you should or shouldn't play a game on any sort of... Like, that's just silly. If that brings you joy, then do it. I was proud. Maybe I'll have to play the second one on easy. But the Frozen Wilds gave me a really hard time, and I was actually quite a bit more leveled than when you can actually go do the Frozen Wilds. Huh. Trying so hard. I think you have done most of it because you've discovered... I think I'm about to start climbing Thunder's Drum. Okay, so yeah, you're pretty close to the end then. At least I think so. What happens? Oh, I can jump on guys while I'm holding a guy? That's fancy. What's he doing? Is he shooting those through a bow and arrow? He is. That's great. Or through an arrow, like a bow. That's great. Yeah, the machines in the Frozen... Oh, I didn't have Dixie! Dang it! Thought I did. You didn't even know. You're just like, yeah, this is great. Oh, surprise! I feel like the dregs of my chips are not as spicy. I'm running into more and more less spicy chips than when I open a fresh bag. I mean, mind you, some of them are still spicy. Oh no! Oh no! Well, I got a coin out of it. Yes. Yes. Yep. I didn't mean to spoil that, FYI. I thought you had already come across that. I mean, it's not any big giant surprise because you've beat the game now. Like, you've beaten the game now, so it's not... Like, it kind of made sense. When I saw all the little, like, machines, you know, in my little inventory or, like, my little quest book, logbook, whatever, I was like, this actually makes sense. I can do this. Huh. Oh, yeah. Halfway pig. Great. Yeah, I was like, dang it. I don't mean to spoil anybody's stuff. Oh. I also don't mean to run into flying penguins. Ah! You're gonna make me drop my croissant. Oh, I want that. I want that. Sweet. I like that you get to choose. That is very fun. Because in Donkey Kong Country Returns, it is just you and Diddy, which I don't have anything against Diddy. I just like the fact that you have, like, multiple bros. That's good. Yeah, it was pretty epic. It was pretty epic. Oh, come on. Ugh, that's right, I can move. We can do this, Dixie. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, though, because it's always nice to see somebody enjoy a game that you also enjoyed. That's really, really fun. And equally, it's also kind of crappy to be like, I really love this game, and people are like, oh, really? I didn't really like it. You're like, oh. Like, Seven is playing Hollow Knight right now, and I'm like, oh, please bless Seven likes Hollow Knight, because I will feel so stupid if he's like, this game sucks. Because I gush about Hollow Knight. Oh, I missed the N. I always miss the N. I feel like I get the O and the N. I gotta adjust my grip on my Joy-Con and I can't do it. Whoa. Oh, now I can. Definitely top 10. Yes. That's what I like to hear. That's good. It really is. It was an amazing just feat of gaming. All like just all together. Wait, what? I thought... Oh, I was gonna say. It is a good thing I went that way, isn't it? Woo! Yay, Dixie! 10 points for Dixie! My thumb hurts from pressing these buttons so hard. Whoa, we just missed a whole lot of stuff is happening. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're moving up. We're moving up. Why? Oh, we found a puzzle piece. Oh, man. What is even happening? Are these balloons? What even are those? Okay. Just some sort of snack or something. If you haven't given her anything solid, then yeah, just give her a bottle. When did she last eat? If you just gave her pears, she'll probably go down, but you can give her a small bottle, like 4 or 5 ounces. That's probably what I would do. Sorry. I give good directions. Great directions. We are about to kick the bottles, y'all. She turns 1 on Monday, and I am so excited. We finally got her drinking from like one of those little sippy cups that has like a weighted straw in it, and it's like, I mean, teaching your kid to drink out of a straw is really hard because they're used to sucking on this bottle, and then suddenly you suck that hard on a straw, and it all comes up so fast it goes everywhere. So they make these special cups that have straws that are like super tiny, so the liquid doesn't come out as fast, and I'm really proud of her. She learned how to do it. Oh, it is boss time. Mountaintop tussle. Okay. But, you know, the word is, with dentists, that sippy cups actually cause more tooth rot because the way a sippy cup is made, it makes all of the liquid go right behind the 2 front teeth. And so it can kind of cause problems with tooth decay, but I don't know. They just said if you're gonna, like our baby book says, if you're going to teach your, you know, once you change from bottles, we encourage you to teach your child to drink from a straw. So that's what we did. Oh, there he is. Wow, talk about The Exorcist. Wow, he is angry. You just smashed my nanner. You tell him, Dixie. And then get on your uncle's back. Okay, let's watch this guy. Okay. Let's get our bearings about us. Wow, I am so good at this game. At least I get Dixie. That's good. Can we skip these cutscenes? I think we can. Didn't we learn that last time? Yes. Okay. 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 I don't think those stay up for very long. Yep. He's throwing his babies at me. That is just so sad. That seems wrong. I think I'm supposed to use this small baby. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with his offspring. That's cool. I guess that's not the first time that's been done in a game. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, what? Come on. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. He's gonna come down. I'm gonna hit him. Oh, what? No! Well, okay. Well, I got one banana. I'm doing so badly. Wow. He is an angry owl. I cannot even pay attention because I'm laughing at the sound effects. Oh, okay. All right. Time to get serious. Let's try Diddy. I am not gonna lie. I don't love Cranky Kong just because his mechanics are kind of hard to use. I should probably try and practice to get better with using him, but a boss fight is not the time to do that, so. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, okay, that helped. But that gave me nanners. Oh, can you use... Oh, no, you can't. I was gonna say, can you use... Oh, what? No! My aiming is so bad. Okay, all right. You can't use banana... Oh, you can use banana power. What does banana power do? I thought it turned bad guys into, like, extra lives. I need to get this throwing mechanic down. You throw up. Grab him! Oh, that was good. Huh. No! Ah! Oh. Oh. Okay, save. That was a good save. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, where's he coming? You get out of town. Okay. Man, I cannot believe I already lost Diddy. That sucks. Oh. Well, they're giving me stuff. That's cool and nice of them. Oh, dang it. Yeah! Go, self. He's gonna get really mad. Oh, no. And we have to... Okay. Phase two. Can you only use those barrels once? Whoa. What is even happening? Oh, nice! And I got a heart. Excellent. Oh. These deaths just crack me up. Because honestly, they're just all my fault. I literally don't have anything else to blame but myself. Nothing else, just me. Smash that banana. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, crap. Ooh. Yeah, Diddy is helpful. That's what I need right there. Oh my gosh. Can I hit him while he is up there? Oh, I can! This fight will not take as long, hopefully. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, ha, he, ha. Oh, yeah, we're already there, man. Whew. Okay, okay. Crap. Wow, he throws really far. Got him. Oh, man. Huh? Where are you coming, old man? I can hear your footsteps, old man. Are we doing it again? Are those penguins watching from the trees? Oh, that was a mistake. Okay. No, that is... Oh. He's so angry. What is even happening? Oh, man, beans! I cannot control them fast enough. Or him fast enough. How do I... Oh, I see. Let's see. Hopefully I only have to hit him like one more time. I have 2 hearts. Holy cow. Okay. Ooh! Gonna give me an egg, bro? Oh, come on! Donkey Kong! The Shrek play? Oh my gosh. I forgot Shrek was even a play. I'm sure it's probably great. I haven't been to see a play in a long time. Huh? That was probably the wrong direction, but I made it. It's okay. Everything's fine. What does he do now? I can't even remember. So we just wait for these guys. I don't have to, like, kill them. Just wait for an egghead. There is an egghead. Oh! That's really close. Please tell me I got him. Yes! At the school your mom works at. Oh, great. I support high school theater, middle school theater, school theater, whatever. My dad is a retired theater professor, so I've got a lot of respect for the theater, like education, theater. Well, this looks like it's gonna kick my booty. Grassland Groove. What time is it? 2:50? Okay. No time like the present. Let's see what this insane island has for me. Chickens! Angry penguins. Rabbits wearing swim trunks. My favorite, and dancing trees, apparently. My favorite level in Donkey Kong Country Returns was the dinosaur. There was like a dinosaur place where all the dinosaur, there were a bunch of dinosaur bones. That was my favorite. This place is jamming. Everything is jamming. We're jamming. I mean, everything hates me, but everything is jamming. Oh, really? Jamming trees. Oh, we got a little floating... He doesn't disappear, does he? No, I don't think those ones. Sweet. Oh, what? Do puzzle pieces disappear? do. This is like Donkey Kong meets the Lion King. Everybody's singing. But even in the Lion King, the trees aren't dancing. I think one of my favorite plays I've ever seen, oh man, was called The Foreigner. It is so hysterically funny. And it's one of those plays that isn't super well known, and it's, you know, it's not like, it's really hard to find places that do it, like a theater that does it. But it is so funny. I've actually had the blessing in my life of being able to see it twice, and it is so hysterically funny. Oh man, it is great. There's a secret? Nope. Just, if you could manage to get up there, you just skip this part. Okay. I have lots of respect for teachers in general. Both my parents were teachers. Both are retired now. Why are there puppets back there? Okay. Okay. Okay, I need to remember, when in doubt, just slam the ground. I don't know where I'm aiming. I thought I was gonna have to aim for that. Oh, but I did not. Is there something? No. Oh, there was! Okay, apparently I'm, cutting grass with my hair. Your mom was a teacher too? Yeah, I have lots of respect for teachers. They get a bad rap. Oh. My mom taught music seriously. My mom taught music for a while, but then they got rid of the music program, and so she ended up teaching second grade instead. And she really loved, second grade? Yeah, she liked second grade, but she really loved teaching music, and that was where her passion was, truly. And she was really good at it. But they got rid of it, so. I have good memories of being in my mom's music class. I went to one school she taught at. I knew it. Oh, wow. Oh, oh. Okay, well, 2 is better than none, I guess. Oh. Why the puppets? What an interesting world. It's very fun, though. It's very catchy. And it's hard not to be, like, jamming with everybody else. But see, my mom taught elementary school and my dad taught college, so those are 2 very different worlds. But both of them have lots and lots and lots of stories. I don't know if there's anything. Nope. Oh, I bet I have to cut that grass. Oh. Surprise! Bonus room. Oh. 7, were you the one that was saying that you got emotional in The Incredibles? That's right, we were talking about stuff that makes us cry. What are movies that make you guys cry? Literally, every single time you watch them. I cannot watch Dead Poets Society, Edward Scissorhands, Field of Dreams, Up, without crying. Those are a handful of those movies. Oh, she taught 5th grade. Okay. I think 5th grade is kind of that's kind of the cutoff where kids, most of the kids still really like you. Wow, this level is so cool. I love this design. Wow, how cool. Where the kids still mostly like you and they haven't turned into absolute jerks yet. Some of them have, but not all of them. A lot of them still really love you. Ooh. Can I not? Oh. Did I get all? Oh, I did. Excellent. Flying Nanner! We were talking about, on the Discord today, we were talking about books that made us cry. I have not been able to bring myself to read The Book Thief for a second time, simply because I loved it so much the first time. I wanted to put as much time between my first reading and my second reading of it that I possibly could. It's been years since I've read it. It's a fantastic novel, but it's Holocaust stuff, so as you can tell, it's kind of rough. Not direct Holocaust stuff. Whoa, I didn't think I was going to make that. Wow, this is insanity. I mean, direct Holocaust stuff, yes, but it doesn't take place like in a Holocaust concentration camp or anything. Secrets? Secrets. I don't think so. Dang it. Your most recent was the new Ghostbusters? Really? That made you cry? Okay, that's good to know. We haven't seen it yet. Oh, I got all the puzzle. Oh, dang it. No, I didn't. I'm always missing just one. What gives, man? Guardians of the Galaxy 2? I've never seen the second Guardians of the Galaxy. I've only seen the first. Gosh, I'm trying to think of what else makes me cry. Obviously, Disney, Pixar, Encanto made me cry. All of Pixar's stuff makes me cry. Like, after our conversation on the Discord this morning, I was thinking about, like, when Sully says goodbye to Boo in Monsters, Inc., and, you know, when, well, like, the horrible, sad scene in Up, and, you know, the end of Toy Story 3. Oh, gosh. When they're all in that fire, like the incinerator. Oh, man. Not even when they say goodbye to Andy. Like, it's when they're in that fire that I'm like, I can't even. Like, Charlotte was really into watching that movie for a while, and she watched it every single day, and I couldn't even listen to the music without tearing up because I knew what was happening. It was one of the saddest moments I've ever seen in an animated film. I've never actually seen this movie because I have heard that it's one of the saddest movies ever made, but apparently there's a movie called Grave of Fireflies that's supposed to be just heartbreaking. Nothing happy about it. It is just straight, just heartbreaking. So therefore, I won't watch it. It's like we've talked about before. I like watching movies and reading books and stuff to escape. So I don't purposely choose. Can I not climb that? I thought that was a vine I could climb. Apparently I was wrong. I don't purposely choose sad things. Oh, that's where I needed to hit that guy. Oh, but there's a, okay. Because I don't like purposely feeling sad. I try not to. But sometimes you do just need a good cry. Oh, they lean. Got it. 2 is your favorite all-time movie? Really? I don't know what my favorite all-time movie is. Andrew always says his is Inception. Which, speaking of Inception, Andrew was like, I'm ready to watch Tenet again. And I was like, honestly, I have not given one extra thought to that movie since we watched it. It just didn't, I mean, it was crazy. Like, they even tell you at the beginning of Tenet, don't try to understand it. It is just wild. Don't try to understand it. And so I tried really hard not to understand it. I didn't try hard to understand it. I tried really hard not to understand it. It was good and it was entertaining, but wow, I was like, this is not really my kind of movie. It's too all over the place, but lots of, oh, it was bonkers. There's gonna be an ad in a minute and a half, and I'm sorry, but it'll only be 60 seconds, I promise. Ads allow me to stream. Oh, man. I thought... Oh, wow, that was really close. Can I make it up? Oh, I knew it. There's a puzzle piece up there. How? Just like that. But I do have to be careful watching movies that make me cry around my daughter because she will cry. Oh, man, I could have saved that. I will be honest, I did not love the first Guardians of the Galaxy, but I think it was because everybody hyped it up way too much for me, and everybody was like, I love the movie Galaxy Quest, and everybody was like, oh, it's like Galaxy Quest, it's like another Galaxy Quest, and I'm sorry, but I did not think it was like another Galaxy Quest. I did not think it was like Galaxy Quest at all. Yes, it was funny, but it wasn't funny in the same way Galaxy Quest is funny. So, I don't know. I had kind of really high expectations, and they were kind of kiboshed because I didn't love it. So I never saw the second one. That's not to say it's a bad movie by any means. I just didn't love it as much as everybody said I was going to. And you know how that works. It was the same thing with Disney's Frozen. Everybody was like, oh, Susie, you of all people will love Frozen. And I was like, what does that mean? Does that mean I'm a child? Does that mean I just really like animated movies? Like, is it because I'm musical? Like, what does that mean? I'm not really sure what that means. And so when I eventually saw Frozen, I was like, oh man, I saved it. No, I didn't! Ah! That's what you thought of the first Guardians, was that it wasn't that great? Hold on, I gotta pause and go double check and make sure Andrew's gonna go get Charlotte from the bus stop. Hold on. Because I'm paranoid. I came out to double check. So you're saying the second one is better than the first one, is what you're saying. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay, I think after this level, it will be time for me to sign off. I need to see what my C Prime got me, or got from the book fair today. I owe you guys a song. I owe Scorpio a song is what I owe. Is who I owe. He gifted like 5 subs earlier. Oh, what? I thought I had that in the bag. I will take that. Yes, thank you. It makes the first one better to me? Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Woo! Oh, dang. I was hoping that would just take him out. I was wrong. I have actually seen very few of the Marvel movies. I don't... Oh my gosh. No, hold on. Okay. Thank you. I've seen a handful of them, but I have not seen all of them. And I certainly haven't seen them like in any sort of order. I haven't seen any of the Spider-Man movies since Tobey Maguire played Spider-Man. Which I know is just, like, obscene. Oh, see you later. And we actually were going to watch one of the Spider-Man movies the other night, but we couldn't, like, it wasn't streaming. And we came across something else that we were like, oh yeah, we've been wanting to watch this too. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was Tenet. I don't even remember. Not that we won't watch movies if they're not streaming. Oh my gosh. Charlotte, the other day, I was playing Horizon Forbidden West. And I can only play it on the TV, right? And she has an old iPhone that we let her use. And so she has Netflix and she has all that stuff on her little phone, and she's got Disney Plus, and she's got all these murderous, what are these, dragon fruits? No, papayas aren't spiky. And she came out of her room and she was like, I want to watch Netflix, but we use my mother-in-law's Netflix account, and it wasn't logged in. Like, she got logged out somehow, and somehow she like can't, we need the login information and we don't have it. And so I've texted my mother-in-law about it, and I just keep forgetting. But anyway, so she came into the family room and she was like, I want to watch Netflix and I can't watch it on my phone. Oh no. Ugh, saw that coming. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, but I'm playing my game right now and I don't get a lot of time to play my game. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to choose to watch something else. You're going to have to watch Disney Plus or Hulu or something. You've got all these options on your phone. And she started to cry. And she was like, I really want to watch Pup Academy or whatever on Netflix. And I was so annoyed because I was like, you've got to be kidding. You have every Disney movie known to man on your phone. You have Hulu on your phone, which has Gravity Falls and has all sorts of other things. You're complaining because I am using the television. Oh, you also have a Nintendo Switch. And you are complaining because I am using the television to play my game that I got for my birthday that I rarely ever get to play. Something just seems wrong about this. I was so annoyed. I was like, kids these days are so spoiled. They're just so spoiled because they don't remember what it was like. But oh man, I love Gravity Falls so much. I'm so glad you said that. I love Gravity Falls. I actually watched Gravity Falls for the very first time just last year. I got into it because I had just had Auden and I was trying to nurse in the middle of the night, and it was really hard and I was really struggling, and I needed something that was, something that was gonna, like, something to watch while I was just sitting at 2 and 3 and 4 a.m. with my baby. And that was what I watched. And it was fabulous. Oh, I cried at the end of Gravity Falls. Hard. Cried at the end of season 2. Excellent show. So well done. It was fabulous. And I sobbed and sobbed and sobbed. Was that because I was a new mom and it was probably 2 a.m.? I don't know. I feel like it was probably because I'm not the only one that has cried at the end of Gravity Falls. I've been told by other people they cried too, so. But I just, it was hard for me to feel pity for my child when I was like, you have so much content on your phone and you have so much content on your Switch and everything, and you specifically want to watch this one show on the TV when you get to watch screen time and do all sorts of things and you've got all these other shows. I don't know. Does that make me a bad parent? I felt like a jerk. But I was like, I stuck to my guns. I was like, I'm sorry, but I do not get to play my game very often. And I'm playing my game right now because baby girl is asleep. And there are so many other things you can do. I don't know. It made me feel like a jerk. But at the same time, I was like, I'm sorry, but you will survive with not watching Netflix for one day. And I think back to when we were kids and I think about, okay, when we got home from school, we did not get to pick and choose and be like, we want to watch this. We watched Arthur because Arthur was the only thing that was on after school. Regardless of what age we were, we watched Arthur. It was like Arthur or like Teletubbies. Arthur just ended after 25 seasons, FYI all your eyes. And apparently they have the whole episode on YouTube for free. You can see what all the characters ended up looking like when they got older. Yeah, I just felt it was just this kind of it was this entitlement that I know she wasn't meaning to be entitled. She was just confused. She was like, what do you mean I can't watch Netflix? But I was like, well, we have to share this TV, sweetheart, and you have a lot of other options. And she was so mad at me, and I felt so bad, but I was also mad because I thought I didn't get to pick like this when I was a kid. We just watched whatever the heck was on TV. But then I think to myself, if I were a kid growing up in this day and age, I would probably be the same way. Like we share accounts with Netflix with my mother-in-law. We share an account of Hulu with my sister. We share our Disney Plus account with my sister. And then I think we have an Amazon Prime account through either my mom or my mother-in-law or something like that. Because when you have so many people in a closely knit group, it doesn't make a lot of sense for everybody to pay for their own. I think we all kind of know that. And so, cause we don't use Amazon Prime, like shipping or anything like that, but, maybe I'm going to get in trouble for that streaming on Twitch by the old Jeff Bezos. But anyway, and she was like, but I can't watch it on my phone. And I just remember being like, I'm sorry, but you have so much to choose from. I'm sorry, but I don't feel #sorry, not sorry. Cause you will survive. And not only that, but you don't have to watch screens right now. You've got coloring books and you have books in your room and you've got all sorts of things. You've got toys galore. You have so many things you can do. And you have like 12 games on your Switch. But she just had to watch that show. And I was just like, nope, sorry. This is mama's playtime because baby girl is down. And I don't get to play that often. Because on Tuesday nights and Sunday nights, I stream. And then so I like to play Horizon Forbidden West like at night before I go to bed, because when both girls are in bed, that's the only time I really get to myself. So, and even then, I only get to play it every couple of nights because I have other things to do. I've got a kitchen to clean. Anyway, I just felt like these kids these days, those darn kids. Well, I still have to sing for you guys. So, but I feel like I owe Scorpio. So we will wait until Scorpio. Oh, is this Charlotte coming into the office? We will wait until Scorpio comes back, whenever that is, and I will sing for you guys. But if anybody else wants a gift, a sub or anything, I will also sing for you. I've normally danced, but I've decided I think my paranoia about getting a copyright strike on my channel for singing a song, even with no background music, just singing like a quick verse of something, I don't think that's going to get me into trouble. I thought Charlotte was going to come in here. Apparently I was wrong. Okay, I'm going to sign off, but I will be back. Today's Thursday, so I'll be back on Sunday night. And I just want to thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for the gifted subs and everything, and for just engaging and coming and supporting. I really, really appreciate it. It's like I say this every single time. Streaming is what I really look forward to. As a stay-at-home mom, for sure. This is like my time for myself, where I get to close my door. Charlotte gets to go watch her screens and close her door. Andrew gets to come in here and work and close his door. He gets to leave and close the house door and leave and go to work. I don't get to do that unless I'm streaming. So I really appreciate that. If you haven't already, if you've enjoyed yourself today, please feel free to join my Discord. I just started a clips channel today. Like, I added a clips channel because Alex brought to my attention that we share clips of streams and stuff on there, and then they just get lost among all the posts. So I have a clips channel. But we have a dad joke database, and we've got music recommendations, podcast, book recommendations, all sorts of things. So feel free, join the Discord, and I will see all of you guys next time on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday night at 7:30 Central. So thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.